Good evening everybody. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're all doing well this fine Tuesday evening. Let's swap on over to the scene. There we go. We just caught a Jack subbing for 17 months. That is amazing. Thank you, Jack. That's very, very kind of you. Let's have a whole lot of emotes in the chat for you to start the stream off. There we go. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're having a lovely day so far. Eridastia, happy Tuesday. Valegro, Snaxiramus, Tommy Toons, Saxon Girl, and Mer Lakes, and Traditioner, Belagar, Andy Key, and Stamons. Good evening, all, one and all. I hope you're having a lovely day so far. We are just chilling out in the scenery of Zoldazar at the moment. All will be revealed on that in due course. I was taking a screenshot. I needed a dinosaur-themed background, so that's why I was here, in case you were wondering. But let me just go over and just get myself into the right position first. I think I need some more interface bits and pieces on as well, because I always turn those off, and I have to remember to turn them back on again. I think I've done that on, that on, that on. And then all NPCs, pretty much everything I could do with an interface profile or something like that. That would be useful. And go there and then find somewhere safe to just park ourselves, and then we'll Hearthstone probably to Dalaran. I think that should work. Pre-patch confirmed before 2022. Traditioner, you heard it here first. Definitely, it's definitely this century. I agree, definitely. I'm not sure exactly when in the century, but it is definitely at some point. Blizzard are being incredibly reticent, for want of a better word, in saying when's pre-patch. I mean, with the PvP season being announced soon, we know soon TM is often bandied around, so we don't know fully sure when that is, but I'm guessing potentially still the 29th. I'm thinking that could be an option. Stopcroft, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. Jack's already with the G's. I might as well just start throwing some auctions on, because I've got a whole load of stuff I need to do. Haven't done any auctioning since Sunday actually, in fact, so I'm way behind on posting things up. We have had some sales though, some food, mainly a lot of food actually. Looking at that, that's interesting. Got a load of stuff in my bags that needs sorting out as well, so that's going to be fun. Do that at some point. I saw the add-on, yes, Jack. I didn't have a chance to install it yet, but it does look interesting, certainly. My quest log list is definitely very cluttered, so it'll be nice to have that definitely cleaner. Tomorrow they announce it, do you think so? When E has the reset, yeah. Yeah, it does look very simple and handy. I mean, just having the quest counter at the top was one of the quality of life things I made sure I had. I used a different add-on just for that. Fazazel, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. You have the filter on for quest. Yeah, I don't blame you. And Vildstitch, good evening to you. Lovely to have you. Only 800k to go for the Brutal. Wow, Stopcroft, that's cutting it fine, but hopefully you can get that soon. I would offer you a loan, but I've got that would be pretty much all of my gold at the moment. I'm not sure you're on Shadow Song. Kozakov, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. And let's go through here. All that posted on. How much space have I actually got? I've only got 61 space here. There's a few bits and pieces. Wanderer's Hat. Well, that looks like it could be useful. That's soulbound, so let's just sell some of this stuff. Let's clear some of this stuff out. This was when we did our little run the other day. I could disenchant these, but to be honest, the vendor sell price is better for these, and mail for that. And that's BOE reasonable-ish, I guess. And that's BOE not quite so good. We'll vendor that. Well, it's only 1 gold though, so let's just keep that on for the moment. And Mighty Gauntlets, again, don't tend to be used a lot. That one's soulbound, so we'll get rid of that. And the Great Cloak. I've got 2 of those. Sell both of those. And that one is 670. Let's give it a rough guess, see if that goes through. And then we've also got 5 Frostweave bags there. So let's just add these to a quick BOE group if I got them. See what happens then. Next, I watched my videos on YouTube. You signed up to Twitch today, and hey presto, I'm streaming. Very fortuitous, and it's lovely to have you here. Welcome to the live stream, where we just go through my mainly gold making routines and things that I'm going to be doing as preparation before pre-patch. At the moment, that's setting up my garrisons, making sure my professionals have got things. I'm also trying not to spend gold. Currently at 3,000 over 1 million there. I'm trying to not go under 1 million if I can help myself. We'll see. I'll have to collect up some gold and see what happens. Groups. BOEs. Transmog region average. Now go ignore item variations is on. The axe, the scepter, the girdle, the cloak, boots, gauntlets, painbringer can all go in. Those 7. Recipes. These are both known, already known by both. Will be learnable by Nadamas. I thought I had a recipes and patterns. I did. There we go. So we'll change that one, and plans and recipes can add those 2 in there. Then I've got all the bits, extra bits Jack kind of gave me from earlier, so I've got those as well. Let's run a post scan on those, get those on at least, see what happens there. And Wow Stash, thank you so much for the follow. Lovely to have you here. Find the streaming schedule on Discord. Yes, I need to make sure it's updated on Twitch actually. We do have a schedule section in there. I forget that it's there half the time. Anyone Moonglade or Zenzidar EU? Anything specific with those 2, Jack? Are they getting connected? Good Silas, everyone. Good evening to you. Just sold 2,600 linen cloth for 8.6 gold. Wow, that is good. Very good. That is brilliant. We have a wild gumdrops has appeared. I saw the TSM tweet just before I went live. Is it all working? Because I tried just before going live. How's the ledger? Because I saw the blog post. If you haven't seen, there's a new TSM post introducing the TSM ledger. And how are you, gumdrops? Lovely to have you here. First and foremost, before I go straight into the TSM stuff, which is looking lovely. When I went to have a look at it earlier, this is what it looks like for me. It's a bit blue, dabba-dee, dabba-da. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, whether it's a Chrome thing or not. But I'm not getting my ledger. I've got a little dot up here, top right. But I'm very excited. This does look good. This was the sneak peek screenshot, which was looking really nice. So I wonder it's something to do with my TSM accounting data or something like that. Do I have to do something special to it? I haven't actually read the text. Maybe I ought to do that. I hope you answer these questions. Assign that to ledger. Accounting data allowing for automatic graphing and charting. Build your own dashboards with your favourite searches and highlight particular ones. As TSM scanner, your data will automatically be synced. You don't have to upload anything manually. Okay. You're making the next level. Right, okay. We'll have a look. Okay, gumdrops. That'll be awesome. Because I'm really looking forward to seeing what it looks like. We'll have a... If you do get it fixed during the stream, let me know and I'll definitely go and have a look at that, because that looks really nice. I like the look of this. We all like a good spreadsheet and a good graph, so that's definitely looking very nice. I'll have a look at that a bit later. There we go, let me just move that back over to that window. There we go. And then that there. I haven't tried on any other browsers though, so it could be just that. Maybe, I don't know. Thanks for the TSM 4.10 vids on YouTube. You're more than welcome, Wildstash. My pleasure. And Drizzling Rose, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. Who else did I miss coming in there? Niall Sorry, I butchered your name. Lovely to have you here. You're seeing the same thing, yeah. And Can Be Samet, good evening, good afternoon to you. Is what Macacoran earlier released standalone? Well, it's part of a web interface, yeah, so it's kind of like different to the whole TSM part of things, definitely. There is something like a green screen, exactly. Yeah. Hugged it to death. Just seen on Wellhead, have released a blog post about the reagents needed to craft legendary armour at different item levels. Oh really, Fairy Dust? Okay, so is that to do with the... There's a new... Let me have a look. There's a new reagent or something. Let me have a look. Legendaries can be upgraded in Shadowlands. So there's the arboreal shards. Those are the things that you need to actually... so you need the soul ash to upgrade the item. But where do you get the arboreal shards from is the question I'm looking at on this. In terms, looking at the Wowhead blog here. This is the one you meant, isn't it? Rank 1, Grimveiled Hood, 100 Shrouded Cloth. So a rank 4 goes to item level 235. That is incredible. And takes even more Shrouded Cloth, Enchanted Lightless Silk, and 10 arboreal shards. I bet you these, Manthius was talking about this on one of his videos, talking about these being some sort of time gate mechanism or something like that to stop you from running all the way up to rank 4 really quickly. I bet you that's something to do with it. So you made it up so you can make up the pronunciation as you see fit. Okay. Nyalria. There we go. Nyalria. That's how I think it should be pronounced. The original character in EverQuest as well. Oh, fantastic. Same as me. Same as Samadan. But now your mains are Nye and Naya. So I'm being raided constantly lately. That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. I love when a name comes from EverQuest. And Gwilyn, good evening to you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're not too despondent with the whole changes to our country and the lockdown situation and the lack of anything supportive of retail, which does seem a real shame, certainly. Right, let me go through that, and I'll carry on posting those bits on. Where you purchased the shard for 1,000 from a vendor. Is it really an Axiom? Okay, well that's not too bad then. It's sold by Arboreal Shard, max price, artisan trade supplies in Oribos. Okay, so it's something we can just buy. It's just costly to buy. Okay, that's surprising actually. Maybe that's just yeah. It was an experience. It was my first MMO experience for a long time. Samadan, my human ranger. Right, we've got a few bits cleared there, so I can just start posting this stuff back on for the moment. There we go. I might have to take some of this gold because I want to spend some. Derpalicious, good evening to you. I hope you're doing well. Lovely to have you here. How is your day and your week going so far? Let's run a post scan, get all this lot of stuff back on. Obviously I've got some cooking I'm going to need to sort out. I'm trying to conserve my water today because we've had zero water. Our water supply's been out of water for the whole day, so it's been a tricky day. Coughing yourself to death, so say an improvement. Well, I hope you feel better soon. I hope you feel better soon, definitely. Change today, zero effects for you. And that's what it is. I'm doing okay, thank you very much. Despite lack of water, I'm doing absolutely fine. Hopefully it should get fixed by 9 o'clock tonight. With any luck. Right, let's go through, post all of this stuff on. Lots and lots of stuff. And then we can go through and deal with some more expires. The whole set's expired, so we have to do everything here. Ice of Council Pop. Something like that, gumdrops, yeah. Right, that's all done again. There we go. Although I'm not going to drink the water as soon as it starts coming back, because I have no idea what kind of pollutants are going to be in there when we do get our supply back. So I'll just let the taps run for a little while before we consider drinking any. But if I do have to disappear, that'll be because I have to go and turn all the toilets back on, because I've stopped off the water supply on all of them. Cutasaurus Rex, love the name. I'm doing very well, thank you very much. How about yourself? That's what your parents call it too. Oh, really? Dark water. I don't think I've seen that actually. Yeah, at least 15 minutes let the taps run. Once all the air pockets and everything else has come out as well, it's going to be definitely, just be careful. Right, get all of that lot out, and that lot, do that, there we go. Is it on Prime as well? Oh, okay. I'll have to watch that at some point. There we go, there's my Prime. We've got 11,000. You know what, I'm going to take this now, because we have just sold the Tome of Illusions, and I could do with the cash. So I'm going to take these sales now, give myself a little bit more, and then I can feel a little bit more justified in spending some gold, hopefully. It's depending on if we find some decent deals, of course. Sumsy85, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. Finally able to catch your stream. Love my vids, by the way. You're more than welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed them. And it's lovely to have you here on the live version. If you do have any questions or anything like that, please don't hesitate to ask. Do I need a loan? No, I'm okay, thanks for Lego. I want to make sure I'm always self-sufficient, both here on NA, definitely. There's a true story about DuPont polluting the water and ground worldwide. Oh, really? Can you not make a level 1 in beta? Can you not make a level 1 in beta? Just 50 and 60 or copy? Last time I tried making a 60 character, the character creation stuff was all broken for me. That was yesterday, I believe it was. I don't know if they fixed it since then. I haven't tried. So there may be some issues with creating characters on beta at the moment. Right, everything's posted on. We've taken our gold, and we need to just have a look. Just in case, we'll have a look anything potential relic-wise, just in case there's any bargains on there. I think we've kind of exhausted a lot of the really early bargains, and we're just looking for the odd one here or there. Everything's certainly over a gold now, which is kind of my threshold for a lot of this. I don't want to be spending that much, because like Frostweave, Ember Silk, Windwool, I'd leave all of that. Linen's up here at 2 gold 24. Oh, here Zenith is a good price as well. Apop Power, thank you so much for the follow. Lovely to have you here. Only 1 or 2 of the realms allow for level 1 creation. The others are templates. Could be that actually, yes, because Torghast is the high level one, isn't it? And Tigris, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. So what else? We've got True Iron Ore at 2 gold. Wool Cloth at 149 is tempting. Even though that's quite high, we could make something with that. The linen cloth's here at 2 gold 24, which is also quite tempting. I could make something with that. There's not a lot of it there though. How much do we have? I mean, Shelter Eye Silk is actually quite nice at 250. 224, 225, 239 is about as far as we get, and then it jumps up. So I'll take 448 of that. And then the Mage Weave is also quite interesting at 2 gold. Again, we could try a little bit of that. 422 of that. There we go, Quarter Versatility Board. How are we doing for gold? 12,000 over 1 million, so we're okay. And then Wool Cloth, we'll buy that. 1 gold 49, 1 gold 50, definitely. 1154 would be good for that. I'll take those. Maybe that's a little... No, we did get that one. Okay, that's good. And then whilst we're here, I also want to look at my favourite searches and check on tailoring. I haven't checked enchanting actually. So anything cheap here? Not significantly cheap, not less than 100. Imbued silkweed rope I've already got, I just haven't learnt it. And the same as the shade, I believe. Just in case, Dervalicious, just in case. Yeah, Torghast was 60 and the others have a 50 template. I hadn't tried doing from scratch, but that worked. Okay, fantastic. Has the majority of my time spent making gold been on the auction house? Do I find spots to farm gold and minerals and earths? It is pretty much 95% on the auction house. I buy most of my stuff here. When it comes to farming things, I will go out and farm stuff if I don't have it, or if it's too expensive on the auction house, then I'll go and try and find it, something like that. Hit your toe into the chair and some skin came off as I go to bed, looking for the rest of the night. Oh, sorry to hear, Drizzling Rose. Was that your wounded toe as well? That doesn't sound good. I hope you have. I hope it heals well. That sounds painful. Night cozy, good evening to you. I have finally got a night off work and can watch again. Look forward to this. Oh, lovely to have you here. Pull up a chair and we'll do some gold making together. How much am I willing to pay maximum for a Relic 5 mat? I'm thinking, in my head, I've got a Relic price of 7 to 14 gold maximum. So I'm looking at up to 2 gold per 7 item, really. I'd like my relics cheaper. My current average price for my stock that I've got at the moment is more like a relic price of 5 gold. So I would be willing to go up a little bit higher, but I'm not gonna focus too much on the vendor shuffle after pre-patch anyway. So this will do me for now, certainly. What have you got in enchanting wise? Some of this stuff is just for collecting purposes. I'm never actually going to really be buying or using these. So I'll just get a couple of these really cheap ones for now, just so that I can add them to the collection. 200 weapon, lesser versatility. That's kind of on average at 254. We'll take that for now. There we go. And we'll take our purchases. And then we'll learn our new recipes, which is that one's we know, that one we know. Where's the ones that came in just then? Different colour must be, there we are. The enchants are a different colour. We'll do that one. Get time to reply on your PM before I go to bed. I'll have a look. I saw it come in, Rose. I didn't have a chance to have a proper look at it yet. If I don't get a chance tonight, I'll certainly do it first thing tomorrow. And got all on there, got all on there. Right, fire protection and radiant leggings. Oh no, that's blacksmithing. We'll leave that one. That needs to go over to Samadan. Let's just pop that one over. Send that one. I'll keep hold of all these cloth bits and pieces for the moment. Yeah, we're waiting for refusal. We're waiting for pre-patch. I want to basically I want to know that the relics are going live, first and foremost. Wolven Hunt, lovely to have you here. Right, let's make some space. Cloth. Oh, there's a little bit of space here. Let's put the wool and linen in here. I mean, I don't think it's going to be tomorrow, to be honest. I think pre-patch is going to be the 29th, is my guess. Oh, I missed you, Zenithid. Oh, I completely forgot again, Veligrid. No problem. I hadn't got round to Awakening yet, so no wonder I missed that one. But thank you nonetheless. Yeah, we don't know with the relics. I'm pretty confident it's going to come through, definitely. Normally I hear it's 2 weeks' notice. Sometimes I hear it's less than that though, definitely. It was 4,000 up for 1 gold each. Wow, okay, that's definitely a good price. No matter, I can probably catch another bargain later. Where am I here on Samadan? Let me just check for restocks, because I think I've got a lot of food to restock on here. So we probably ought to do that. Check on that. A couple of things just sold there. So if we have a look here and restock on everything. So we've got some uncanny hexweave. Oh, hexweave we were a bit low on, weren't we? Because we used that up. We'll have to go to our garrison, see if there's any spare there. We can do our daily cooldown to help with that. Everything else, food-wise, should be okay. 3 expulsum we need, so that should be fine. Some stuff from the guild bank. Okay, so the expulsum needing 3. Let's start with that first. So, time spray braces. We're missing the linen, which is in the guild vault, so let's go get that. Whilst we're getting stuff from the... Actually, no, we won't get the stuff from the guild vault yet because we need that. Tide spray linen, I saw some at the front here. Just take a few. Probably need that nylon thread at some point as well. So I'll just take that whilst I'm here. And then we can make 45 braces would be plenty. Plenty to make here, that's fine. We can do that one. And use some beta about the 1 to 6 crafted transmogs. Not since I last checked, no. As Derp says, I could check it out a bit later, certainly. Yeah, they have announced it's soon. That's all we know. That's all we know. We bought 2 fresh talbot meat for 4k each and sold it for 17,000 each. Really? Why is fresh talbot meat so expensive, Jack? Applying a relic to an item will reduce its vendor price when it's live. Highly doubt Blizz will get tons of free gold since they are already fighting it. Fighting it with inventing new gold sinks. I haven't seen anything at the reducing side of things yet. Everything I've seen so far has been the increasing, certainly. 25k profit for 5 minutes work is definitely a good deal, definitely. It's hunter meat to get a pet on Argus. Oh, right, okay. You can only farm 2 per hour, right. And you have no clue what it's used for. Yeah, I would, well, I didn't know, certainly. That's brilliant. Syncopatics, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. So that's definitely something to look out for. Where am I going? I am going to the scrapper. Is where I'm going. Let's go off to there. Oh, is it working? Okay, let's have a look. I've still got a blue screen. I'll try a force refresh. No, not working for me yet. I'll try a fresh window. No, nothing there either. I shall have to wait, definitely. Right, okay, scrapper. We've got plenty of space here. A bit crowded here, that's alright. Is it a happy Hobbit day? Is it really, Syncopatics? That's fantastic. And good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. Right, let's queue all this out. Scrap. We don't need a lot of expulsum here, we just need the 3. So this should be enough, definitely. You're the one who told everyone about it. How do you think you guys knew about it? Well, there we go. Those in the knowledge know. Right, I've already got... Is that the 3 I already had just now, or do I need more? Right, definitely in a good position here. That should be fine. Still a load of other stuff hanging around in my bags now, looking a lot fuller than it really should be at the moment. Maybe need to clear out a few bits and pieces. There's a potion there that doesn't need to be there, and that quail doesn't need to be there. I'll just scrap all of these. You made 1,000 braces, don't want to scrap. Yeah, I know the feeling. Sometimes you just got to do it in small chunks. It's the best way, really. But now YouTube knows even more. Yes, definitely. I won't mention it on any videos for at least a week, guaranteed. Alright, let me just do that. That needs to be ignored permanently. And then we'll start scrapping these. There we go. If you do it in small chunks, you're never going to do it. There is that, there is that. So, agenda for this evening's play. So we're doing our usual gold making bits and pieces, obviously. We need to carry on with our wolf situation, because we still need to trap some more wolves. I could have bought some extra gathering. Let's open the task list here. Ooh, righteous orb. We don't have enough righteous orbs. Well, let's do the hexweave cooldown. Get ourselves at least 20 hexweave that way. And I'll carry on with the rest. I'll do the temporal crystal in a moment once I've got to the guild bank. Let's head in here. And I'll do that one whilst I'm here. Well, I'm missing materials for that, it would seem. Okay, so what have we got? Let's take the stuff from the guild bank. We need 9 aromatic fish oil, so I'll find my cheapest stock of spare fish and grab that. Does not sell well on Shadowsong, no lies. Oh really, the Talbot mate. Anyone got a good guide for the scrap, or should go? We just let anyone of a good guide for the scrapper, or should we just let the scrapper go? No of a good guide for the scrapper. I think just ignore the scrapper at this point, definitely. Coroner's remote, never drop the character you wanted to. Your miners would love it, but your alchemist? Oh really? You found fresh Talbot for 10,000, going to flip it for 20. Wow. It's 10 lockouts per hour per account, right, for dungeons. Yes, that's how I believe it, yeah. Per character, sorry, yes, as Darkwing said. This will be the... do you think they will fix the Relic of the Past vendor gold flip before launch? No, I don't think so, in all honesty. I think it's here to stay. I think they're planning it because I think the whole Relics and Crafter's Mark is their new system for upgrading gear. So I think it's definitely here to stay. They may tweak some of the vendor prices. That might be nice. Feel free to buy my 20k one there. Yeah, so at least you can jump onto another character and run through stuff. Oh, I forgot to get my fish. Let's get my fish. Have I got any on me is the first question, because sometimes I do have some. I've got some Frenzied Fang Tooth, which is incredibly cheap at 14 silver. Is that really that cheap? Let me just have a look. There's my bags. Browse. Frenzied Fang Tooth. Yes, it is. It's really cheap. 14 silver. We can get fish oil from that very easily. I'm going to take the 14 and 15 silver stuff because that's just ridiculously cheap. My average purchase price is 17 gold. My smart average buy price is 28 gold. And here it is at 40 odd silver. So I need to reset my accounting data for this. So I'm going to buy a little bit more. Because my bag says I've got 88 of them. I've got 176 in the mail. I'm going to reset the price on that just by buying a few more. I could buy all of those up, another 153. I'm going to take those, and then my smart average buy price will reset itself, and I can make some aromatic fish oil from that anyway. So that should work. There we go. And then we'll take that, and we'll just reset that round. I can make at least 17 aromatic fish oil out of that one. Really cheaply. There we go, that's better. Okay. And then we've got a few other bits to do. Did I miss you speaking about the ledger? We had a look at it earlier. It wasn't quite working for me yet, so I haven't had a chance to explore it yet. You have 2 accounts of this region when you do the Bastion Ember Silk farms. The Bastion of Twilight ones. Oh right. I thought you could go from I thought the lookouts are per character, so I could run 10 on Samadan and then run another 10 on another character, unless I'm wrong for that. Yeah, I think someone's fishing, definitely. Oh, 10 per hour per account, as Doran says. Okay, right, I see. Yeah, 10 per hour per account. I'll tell you what it is. It's because it usually takes me so much longer to run through a dungeon. And Commander Bond, good evening to you. Yeah, that would be nice if it was per account, I guess, but then you could probably go through. NA linking Exodar and Medivh will be connected to Illyria and Kadagar. Sarfon will be connected to Kelstraz and Nagrand. So that's on the 24th and the 25th. So if you want to do the whole make yourself a demon hunter on each of those realms, that could be an option. Best to get in 5-man druid farm on Twilight Shore. You can get 7,000 to 9,000 cloth per hour. Oh really, old one? That sounds quite a lot. Right, what am I missing? Let's have a scan. Righteous Orbs. How are Righteous Orbs looking at the moment? 2 gold 45. I mean, they're so hard to get hold of. So I'm going to take all but one. I'll keep the price at that. But I'll take the rest, because those are hard to get hold of. And then I also need Sorcerous Earth. I only need one. What needs the Sorcerous Earth? Do I need more? Because it's saying switch to El Morte here. I have a feeling I might need more. Yeah, I need 4. So I'm going to buy more of that. Just because it's easier just to quickly buy it here now. And then we'll take that there. So let's take that. And browse that. Lightstep hoof plates. Sold for 1,700 gold. That's a good price. What do I normally sell that for? Oh no, normally about 1,400 on average. It's a good 1,500 profit on that. That's very nice. Okay, in which case I can afford to buy some of this. I'll just buy 10 for now. Slightly more expensive. And then the stuff from the vendor, we'll take that. Now we should have everything. Open the mail for that. And collect up those. Valhera, good evening to you. I've almost finished Magician, the first book, so I'm very sad. I haven't bought the other ones again, so I need to go and finish those. Just out mending the fence. I have no idea when we got chickens how much touch-up work there would be to do around the property. Chickens are awesome. I miss our chickens, definitely. What did I miss? Ashak, good evening, lovely to have you here. And Lizelle, good evening to you. And what else did I miss? Jack saying those you can still sell in Shadowlands. What the what was it? The Lightstep hoof plates. Increase your mount's ground speed by 20%. Does not work in battlegrounds or arenas. Yes, I can imagine why that being useful. Actually, that's a good idea. Yeah. I'll be using my tip to leave one item on the auction house at the lowest price. I can see the goblin in me. It's back from the old days when you used to be able to choose what you could buy from. If I saw something, let's say, if we looked at something like deep sea frostweave cloth or something like that, when you could choose who you bought from, and you could do things in neat stacks and things like that, I would usually ignore the one that was the lowest and maybe just buy some of that, but then I'd carry on buying above that in my neat pretty stacks and things like that because it was convenient, and I would usually leave one on there. But it doesn't, that kind of same mentality doesn't happen so much now because you have to buy the cheapest. If I do want to buy something though and I want all of it, then I'll probably buy up to this point. I certainly don't go back and then put one on for 1 gold 10, because I don't deliberately put one on for less than the price in order to try and bait people that way. But I will leave one on just to kind of set the psychological price if I can, if that makes sense, from a sort of ethics point of view. Asherite, thank you so much for your brand new subscription. That's so kind of you. Thank you. A whole load of emotes just for you. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Samadan squad. More emotes will be coming. Thank you so much. That's brilliant. And Nabil, good evening to you. Now you can always repost the lowest one now. How would you do that, Nabil? Using the interface. Videos are so helpful, and I started using TSM because you and you love it. Oh, fantastic. Well, welcome to the TSM squad. It's lovely to have you here. Dark Queen, you've got a Silas. What kind of Silas would you like? And Biscuit, good evening to you. I'm doing very well, thank you very much. Good to see me stream more frequently. I'm sorry I can't do more of the Wednesday streams at the moment. Scheduling's not kind of allowed me to this week, certainly. We've had a lot of stuff going on this week, so I'm not able to do it. And Nyoko PvP, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, maybe that's why you keep seeing one item at a lower price. Yeah, it's probably something like that, I imagine. So this has just heard the pre-Siler stage. Okay, we can do that. Let me go and sort one out for you. Yeah, okay. Silas? When? When's Silas? Silas? Now? Now? We got a Silas now? Is it now? There we go. We have a Silas now, I think. Maybe if TSM had an option to repost one at the lowest price, that could be an option, I guess, or leave one. Well, yeah, you'd have to go back to the posting thing, perhaps, or something like that. Yeah. Actually, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Series and Hegon's always is pricing his auctions at 999 instead of 10,000. The same kind of mentality, really, kind of thing, isn't it? Yeah. Try getting a discount with Barlow Sands, and that's Old Oldham rep. Does not work. No discounts given. Interesting. That I'd heard differently. Interesting. Yet to dip your toe into TSM, but slowly learning thanks to Samadan. We'll start with 2 to 3 items. Exactly. Start small and grow it from there. Definitely. I hope that works. Doesn't in Shadowlands best class professions for gold making will change? Unlikely, really, because they haven't really introduced anything new for the classes and races, perhaps. Nice to see you on Twitch more often. I remember the old days. Definitely stream more often now. Well, yes, my early days, 3 years ago, was, I was all over the place in my schedules, and then I started getting less and less, more regular, but less and less often, and then coming back to this now. Yes, I do like having a more consistent schedule, certainly. So you ignored all the updates. Any gold to be made with 10,000 bolts of linen and 10,000 fur? I would hope so, Mushy. I've not heard any evidence otherwise, certainly. Both happy with the new auction system and unhappy. I used to make so much gold from pretty stacking, but always wished it would be more like Guild Wars, which it now is. It's a lot more convenient. The thing I think of it is it's a lot more convenient for the end player, and more end players' convenience and in the easier time they have is the more sales we get overall. You need to go to the new Oldham vendor in a new zone, not the old Chromie one. Okay. Thank you, Darkwing. You know how you spend hours and hours setting up TSM. I was doing the same today, but with weak auras instead of TSM. Weak auras is another one of those things. I look at Luxthos' streams, and I'm amazed at what you can do with weak auras. There's a lot to it, certainly. Completely forgot what I was doing now. I'm going over to get some hex beef. That's what I'm going to do next. And let's go to my garrison, as we're going to be doing some garrison stuff anyway in a moment. You're restricted to the lowest seller. In terms of, yeah, the person who's on that at the lowest, yeah. It's kind of like the way the auction house forces you to do it, certainly. It might be back property now. Oh, okay, fantastic gumdrops. Let's have a look. Let me have a look. Oh, we got something. Right, let's look. Okay, pause the garrison for a moment. For those that don't know what we're talking about, this is the new thing that TSM team have just released. Let's pop a link to that in there. The new ledger system. So we're going to open that in a new tab. I'm going to explore this, and we can see exactly what's happened to all my gold. I've got no gold. Upload TSM data. Okay. Select the TSM backup to upload. Open backup folder, TSM apps here backups. I'll do this off screen for a minute. Don't think it's going to dox me for anything. Where's my backup folder? Can sync backups, I've got that. Settings, backup, open backup folder. Oh god, I've got loads of backups. 24th of the 8th, no, that's a year ago. Let's move this across. I heard something come through. I'll come and have a look at that in a moment. Let's just drop this over. There we go. Upload that. Right, what did I miss? Sidezen, thank you so much. 3 months of Prime. That is amazing. I am logged in, yes, Gumdrop, so my premium should work, but it's asking for a backup. It says synchronized. If using premium, so your backups will automatically be synchronized to the ledger. Analyze, dashboard, revenue. Okay, not sure I quite see what I can see here, but hold on, let me just come back and thank Citizen. Thank you so much for your 3 months of Prime. That is amazing. Thank you so much. A whole load of emotes just for you. Thank you for your support. That's absolutely brilliant. Thank you. Yeah, premium shouldn't upload it. Shouldn't have to upload it. Something... This is what mine looks like. I'm not sure I'm doing it right. Don't show it. Won't record new sales on Ledger since 4.10. Ah, right. Ink-Stained Adventure, thank you so much for your sub as well. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Samadan squad. I have a whole lot of emotes for you to use as you will. Thank you so much. Thanks for all the TSM videos. I'm popping over 100,000 sales every day. Wow, that's brilliant. I'll see if there's a way to make TSM smarter with engineering crafts. How do you mean smarter? Is my first question. Do you mean in terms of like doing all the subcrafts and things like that? But that's a noted issue. Okay. Thank you, Gumdrops. Snorker, I love the name. Thank you so much for the follow. I believe TSM will be able to do all the subcrafts for you, certainly. That's your bank account. Yeah, I'm not sure what I've got here. This is my revenue. What have you got? Linen cloth. Let me see if this just makes sense to me whilst I'm looking at it. Last 14 days. Let's look at the last 30 days. Hopefully this will be a bit nicer. Oh god, now it's what have we got going? Lots of stuff. Group. Let's look by group. That's probably a bit ooh, whoa, okay. What's happening to my groups here? Last 30 days. Okay. That's busy. It needs to be sorted. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm looking at here at the moment. So there's a lot of negatives here. What's what looking at this? Cooking large meals is the green in terms of revenue. So I'm losing, I've lost, what have I lost? That's ore. Okay. Altogether, potential relics and cloth. How do I can't scroll, oh hold on, let's have a look down here. This might help me a little bit more. Just looking at this for the first time, I haven't got a clue what I'm looking at, so it's a lot easier just to have a look at stuff. Let's look at Shadow Song. Keep that. Accumulate values. Maybe that's what's making it not look quite right to me. Let's turn that off. Okay, that looks even stranger. We'll keep with that one, that looks a bit better. Everbane69, thank you so much for the follow. Looks like hurricane roots in August. Apophis, good evening to you. It looks like my banks. Yes, definitely. Let's go back to the last 7 days. Start simple until we can understand what we're seeing here. So this green, So altogether, uncanny blacksmithing, uncanny selling, profit 15,000 is that one up there. So looking at my groups here, let me just move this across. Can we move this across a little bit? No. So what's the highest here? Let's look at this. What's the 3 columns? Profit, sales, quantity, mean, purchases, quantity, total. So that's my profit is down 18,000. Can we order this by profit? What's the greatest profit? Enchanting, BFA enchanting. BFA enchanting mats. 100% profit. But those figures are all minus. Let's do that way round. Let's have a look at this. So that profit is telling me 18,000 profit, which is probably something I would look at maybe. Doreth, good evening to you. What else did I miss? People coming in. Devin, good evening to you as well. And do you think it's possible to get the long boy with this little time left till he's gone? It depends how much you need at this point, certainly. CCM tracks items across all my characters in the tooltip. Is there a way to filter which character you want the tooltip to show? Not the tooltips, I don't believe, no. You can in the graph in TSM under here on the graph, you can track the player gold and things like that, but in terms of like specific things per tooltip, I don't think so, no. Yeah, if you've got 4.9 million, maybe. So in terms of what I'm looking at here, I like a good graph, definitely. So this is telling me my my BFA, leatherworking BFA uncanny crafting gave me 10,000 profit. Altogether, leatherworking BFA uncanny gave me 10,000. Let's change this. Is this all my characters? Yeah, this is everything on all characters. So we want Shadow Song. Let's just filter this down a little bit. Let's just look at Samadan on EU and refilter this a little bit more so I can see things in a bit more detail. And then we'll look at items as well, see what's good there. I'll wait for that to come through, because obviously got to read all my data. I imagine that's going to be a bit tricky. Busted, good evening to you. Not quite. I think that's the tricky part, isn't it? How quickly can you make your gold? We don't have long. We don't know exactly when pre-patch is, but it can't be more than a week or two now, definitely. Okay, I'll leave that running. Seems to be stuck for a moment thinking about going through all of that and filtering it. So I'll leave that over in the background. Looks good though. I can see myself spending a bit of time having a look at that in the future, definitely. What's the wrong one? 3 completed missions, resources, enchanter study, tailoring emporium. Is there another tailoring? That's enchanter study. I might as well take that one. I was hoping for another tailoring emporium. We'll take that one instead. And then we're all good on everything. There's 175. I'll take that one. Okay, I'll go through here. So I'm explaining which backup file you need to upload to the ledger. Yeah, the latest one, as Gumdrop says, would make more sense, certainly. Muradin's here. Let's go outside. We need to go see if we can got. Well, the main reason I'm doing this is to get myself some hex weaves. So let's go have a look at that first. TSM Advanced Browsing. It gives you errors. Oh, interesting. Happy Drumstick. I've not had any lately myself for buying things. I wonder what that could be. So that's another 48 hexweave cloth. Not quite enough to get me a bag at the moment. So we'll leave that hexweave production for the moment. Let's go over and do our flowers next. Yeah, as Gundrop says, join the TSM, the WoW Economy Discord, and post the error there. Feel free to pop the link in, Gumdrops, if you've got it to hand. I don't think I've got a command for it yet. As we're getting closer to release, you notice the number of crafting recipes that are behind rep gates is increasing. Begin to think that sending your character through first to earn rep with all the factions. Any thoughts on the ease of rep earning for alts? I'm not sure, Syncopatics. I can see more rep stuff coming in, definitely. I've got a feeling they're going to add more in as they kind of try to limit the ease of which. Certainly. There we go, Lego's got you, thank you. So I think, yes, and it's we're going to have the same problem with alts as well, definitely. Well, there is that, Real Jenny. I've made the 3... It just costs so much to make at the moment. I've made the 3 robes, which is about all I've probably got the chance for making than anything else. Whether I sell those or pass them on, I'm not sure. I've just put them in the bank for now. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Now you've got 2 links. So take your pick. Where's my mine? Let me just check. Have I got any coffee on me or a mining pick? I don't see either, so let's go head down. Oh, I've got some rush work orders there actually on the hexweave. We'll come back to that in a moment. Gosh, it's so much slower without that peon's mining pick. I need to do that much better. Yeah. Best to just bank and forget. Yeah. 3 robes at all 6 stages. No, just the first 3, because the first 3 are the first 3 transmogs, aren't there? There's not a different transmog for every single stage, is there? Ashkor Gaming, good evening to you. Come for a look whilst you wake up and get ready for work. Well, it's lovely to have you here. How in BFA, very few craft items are rep exclusive, as opposed to buying a recipe from a rep vendor being able to make the same item for cheaper. It's strange how they do things differently, certainly. Now I can move a little bit faster, so that's better. Do that. We need to be able to mine faster though. Need a crate somewhere. Let's go down this side first, see if we can find one there. Your alt is accepted. Is the appearance changing from adding relics? Not that I've seen yet. It would be nice if they did implement something like that. I think that would be a good solution, certainly. Taking his speed druid here and drinking lots of coffee, yeah, I can imagine. There we go, we've got some more coffee, so we'll take that and put this over here, just so I can have that more easily accessible. Because I'll be doing this from time to time, certainly. It's actually going away completely and not getting another source, either via the base item or via the base item plus relic. Yeah, we don't know. There's a good chance that Blizzard might fix it, but we don't know what kind of schedule they will be thinking of fixing it. Where is that ore? It should be up there somewhere. I don't see it though. Let's go around this side instead. I'd quite like to make a speed druid using all the gems and things, actually, just to see how fast they go. I did test it on Samadan a little bit. Could get a little bit extra speed. I think it need to be able to craft the Nazcar, Aldemacord and Regani, as well as the Blingtron. That's a personal thing. Yeah, that's fair enough, because the Blingtron, I think, is a great little item to be able to craft. I'd like to get that on my engineer as well. For the contracts, yeah, definitely. Right, we've got a miner's cart just here at the end when we don't need it, but that's fair enough. We've got a mining pick. I won't use that now, but I'll save that for next time. There we go. Okay, now I can head outside. There we go. Corno, redeeming a Silas. Fantastic. What kind of Silas would you like? Why do I want a speed druid? Because I would like it for gathering. Oh, look, we got a Goron here. There's a Goron here. So I'm just missing... Where's that mining node? Or isn't it a mining node? Oh, that's... it's not a mining node. It's the Tempest Crown from there. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, work orders. Trade some of those. Get those going. And then we need to go back to the Hexweave now. There. So head on down Hexweave land and do my rush work orders. I need to place the work orders first. So okay, all of those.
Safe travels.
Then I'll use my rush work order tailoring emporium. This might get me just enough. Certainly don't want to buy them with the resources. There we go, another 60 Hexweave cloth, so I could make a Hexweave bag. Whether I want to make the other transmog bits and pieces, I'm not... Now that you mentioned it, Ginny, I'm not sure, definitely. Because Druid, exactly. A speed Silas. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Silas, 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 Silas. I hope that works for you. There we go. Monkey D. Luffy 933. Good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Let's go pick up my work orders from the barn. Yeah. It'll be something announced as getting rid of those appearances. I think it's an oversight at this stage. Although to be fair, it's probably not because they're working on it, so they should be aware of it. Really. It would be good if we could have a cooldown reduction on Silas. That would be interesting, actually. That would be very interesting. And Bellis, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. How's your adventures in Disenchanting going? Ledger works now. I think I had to simply wait for the backup to find its way. It could be that mine's still spinning on what it's working out at the moment, so I haven't got anything new on there at the moment. There's a glitch in the Silas matrix, most definitely. Spent today updating Gathermate 2 for Shadowlands and gathering ore and herbs. Oh, interesting. How do you get Gathermate 2 to work for Shadowlands? Was it like, did you have to go actually into the code and do all of that? Because I really want to be able to sort of track all the nodes and everything. That's a fantastic idea if you can get it working. Right. Goldmaking got some XP, so that's good. We need to go trap some wolves, so let's do that on Samadan. This is slightly digressing from our crafting queue, but this is part of the sort of like trying to get ourselves to the achievement so we can do the elite wolves. So this is the best way for it. Added the new herbs and ore and their icons to the add-on. All right, fantastic. And Seawolf87, thank you so much for the follow. Lovely to have you here. A little bit laggy here at the moment, a bit choppy. There we go, let's just jump in here. Do a few of these whilst I'm here. Probably still missing some items. Yeah, there's a lot of herbs and ore, definitely. We had this chat in Kuhn's channel earlier. The most likely scenario really is that we have just a conflict with the essence upgrades and the relics. Okay, we'll remove the essence upgrades, and it doesn't really take much more than that. Real transmog is just a byproduct. Basically, yeah, that's the thing. How's Kuhn doing? Has Kuhn already got the has he already got the appearances? Because I can see that being a real problem for getting things in the future, definitely. Typhorius, good evening to you. I bought nearly 20,000 deep sea satin for 1.15 gold per unit. Now the price is at 2.85 gold. Shocking, you wonder why. Could be just market fluctuation, certainly. There we go, I'll go over to do this one. Wait till that other one comes back. I love this sword. This sword is brilliant. You keep your TSM on one profile per character. If another character can click, if I want another character and click restock, it will add the items you might have sold. When you do your restock, it should do it per character and profession that you have selected. We were talking about the essences, the WOD stage 1, 2 and 3 armour, and the essences that come from that. Let's go over this way, do a few here. Because in Shadowlands the essences are being removed, which means that you can't make the stage 1, 2, 3 armour anymore. Therefore there's no way of being able to recreate those appearances because it's being replaced by the relic system. Yeah, there's tons of appearance they would get rid of. I think just leaving those items out of relics would be better. That could be an option, but they seem intent on getting rid of the code to do with upgrading it. Probably something to do with keeping it consistent with the way the relics work. He doesn't have them yet. He was planning to get them after pre-patch, but doesn't really worry about stuff that's no longer obtainable. I guess, yeah, I guess if it goes into the no longer obtainable category, then you don't need to worry about it from that respect. But it'd be nice to have it, I guess, if you are after every single appearance and everything like that. They could, I think there should be a way of doing the system. Did I miss the trap? Well, there we go. Let's try that one. There we go. Careful swing. Get a load of these. Export the task list for when you need to farm the mat so I can restock all the profs at the same time. I guess you could, in a way. I mean, your task list does stay there. And when you add to it, you just add a great big list of it. I'm going to see if I can do this a bit differently. Gather these up. And then do them from here. I wonder if this works. There we go. Oh, I got one there. Gives four bloods. Oh, okay, cool, thank you. I can add that to the list. I think I'm okay at the moment on Samadan, but that's something to add to... who else needs them? My leather worker, isn't it? Yeah, I missed those ones. Let's go back over this way. Take these two and that should be enough for now. There we go. Or do that the items change their appearance according to what relic is in there. I think that would be the cleanest solution, Navel, definitely. Is that basically say relic 1 and 2 do the base one, relic 2 and 3 do the second one, and then 4 and 5 do the next one, or something like that. I would guess something like that would work. Most people only make it first gold makers who are prepared for it. Yes, definitely. I mean, I'm going to keep hold of mine for now. I won't learn the appearances of the robe stuff. I'm way off doing anything on the blacksmithing and the leatherworking side of things. Yes, absolutely fine. Sorry, excuse me, Vallegra, choking there. Absolutely fine, Vallegra. It's useful to know these things. I know I don't always act on them, but it's useful to have, certainly. Thank you. Right, we are here. I'm not actually going to leave my making of the Hexfeed bag for the moment. let's go and do these work orders. Place a work order, create all. There we go. So is that everything? 1 of 19 available. So I've done lots of those. So follow from the architect table to increase your yield, which is what I want to get to. Oh, I have got gold. Have I? Yes, I've got gold in here already. It's the work orders for the achievement is what I'm working on here at the moment, which is, where are we at? Adventure guide, achievements, trap, master trapper, 71 out of 125. So we need to do another bunch on Urfan and El Morte, and we can get going on those. How are we doing on the whole gathering side of things? We've got everything we needed, actually. I'm going to take the hexweave bag off for now, just in case I decide to use that hexweave for anything else. On appearance-wise, maybe some legs or something like that. And then we'll go through and craft all of these. So tailoring-wise, uncanny boots, 3 deep sea bags. Then we'll go and do that. What was the spelling on the TSM market to find patterns that you don't know? So that was slash. Let me just find it for you. Hold on. Go on my Brutosaur and find it for you that way. That'll be easiest. So under shopping, it's slash recipe slash usable slash profession name. So blacksmithing, enchanting, engineering, inscription, leatherworking, and tailoring, whichever one you want there. And usable is the American spelling of it. Hopefully that helps. Cooking, chef's hat, Pierre. Let's make some baked potatoes, some ghastly goulash, and some biltong. There we go. Do I prefer Horde or Alliance? I like both. I have more Alliance than Horde characters. I have 1 Horde character and the rest are Alliance. The reason being Alliance is more because when I went to get the gold for the Brutosaur, it was better to concentrate my gold onto one faction, as there isn't an easy way to transfer it between them. But other than that, I would have played more different factions throughout my time, definitely. Oh, well, thank you so much. 12 months, a whole year. At tier 2 no less. That is amazing. Thank you, Welmo. That is incredibly generous of you. Your support is so much appreciated. I have a whole load of emotes for you. There we go, a whole year. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. There we go. There we go, Hellrider's got you on that one as well. Thank you. Legion and Ward have 30 slot bags, yes, that's right. So let's carry on with my enchants. Last couple, Crusader, Accord of Versatility, 2 of those. A little bit of extra gold. The profit margins are really slim on these. But I am making some gold still, so it's worth doing still. Let's go through and post those on. Run a post scan on that lot. Okay, we didn't do too badly in the spending of the gold there, so that's good. And we're okay, got all that set up, The accords and everything are on. Okay, so let's move on to our next character. Imbued Silkweave is something called, uses Blood of Sargeras to craft. The Imbued Silkweave bag is quite expensive, definitely. Oh, I forgot to get the bloods actually. I have to jump back on that one. Later if I remember. There we go. I loved the stream the other day of leveling tailoring in the beta. We'll be doing leatherworking and blacksmithing too. Johnny Depth, yes, next Friday I plan on doing another profession pair. In the meantime, I'd quite like to see if I can get myself a gathering character, because I'm going to need to gather up a lot of herbs and ore. So I'm thinking of doing like Billis is doing and just going around and gathering up a whole load of stuff. Because there's not a lot available at the moment. Oh, I've got a Silas buff waiting on me here, so Let me just deal with all of this first. The expires. We've got some sales, 2,600. So I probably do need to restock on some of this. So I'll go through those and I'll post those on. That would be fantastic. Thank you, Bellis. And there we go. We'll run a post again. Low price for my content here on Twitch and my YouTube, plus all the economy. Wow, well, it's most appreciated. So thank you, Elmer. Yeah, I think it's 30, the imbued silky bag. Yeah. And John's back. Good evening to you. I already want pre-patch. You're not alone. You are definitely not alone. Or let me just check. Didn't check my auctions. There we go. And restock. Restock on here. So abyssal healing. We need. Oh, if only we got some cheap Xenonthid. Silly me. We need to go and buy some. So let's go browse. BFA herbs. How's Xenonthid now? Wow, it's at. Is that 199? Yes, it is at 199. That's my average buy price. It currently is 179. So I'll take. I've got 2,000 in the bank according to that. I'm going to buy out another 2,000. 3,900. How much gold have I got? 150,000. So that should be okay for now. Sand shifter and all that I really can't buy. Anchor weed's down to 11 gold now, so that's really, really cheap. How much do I have? Awakening has 159. I probably could do with a little bit of it, so I'm going to buy a couple of hundred just to tide me over. There we go. And then we'll go over here and I'll pick those up. Got 6 minutes left on Silas, and gathering wise we should have everything. Crystal vials we just need to go pick up, so let's go grab those. Might as well pick them up from here if I can fly through doors, which is quite difficult. There we go. I'd like to buy crystal vials. I'll take 1,000. There we go. Did I get that? I didn't see the buys coming through there. That object is busy. Let's use the standard interface. Let's buy a stack or 3. There we go.
Have a good one.
And then we'll jump back here and we can start crafting from here. I've got 6 minutes left still, so there we go. Gatherings all done. Superior battle potion of intellect. Abyssal healing potions. Abyssal healing potions seem to be selling quite well at the moment. Yeah, order resources. Do I have links and a Discord for all the add-ons I use? I have a well, I have the YouTube video that has most of my add-ons in there. If you do !add-ons, it'll give you a link to the YouTube video, and in the description of that has the links to all the add-ons there. When is pre-patch? I wish I knew. I'm guessing still on the 29th. As if I doesn't seem to work on a website. That's what I did before with mine. It seemed to work mushy. I put 10,000. Oh really? Was that what it was, Cyril Chinny? That could have been a mistake then, definitely. There we go. Thank you, Vallegro, for the link there. Hard sell item at decent price, and you don't like to undercut all the time. Is that for the I missed the thread on that one. It does nothing for you. Oh, right, okay. Yours updated itself after a while. Ah, right. Maybe we're all hammering the servers at the moment. Yeah, because I just I think mine's still going at the moment. Yeah, I don't think it's actually doing anything. I have to close that one down for the moment. I think I broke it. Right, how am I doing? Abyssal healing potions. Just focus resolve. Just making sure I've still got the Silas buff. Yes, I have. Phew. Yeah, if Gumdrops is still in the chat, then hopefully he might be able to help you. Or go into the Discord and ask them there. Oh, the 30 slotters, right, okay. I'm with you now. I've not done any of the holiday stuff ever, to be honest. Maybe I should get into that one day. There's a chance Brewfest will be longer than pre-patch. Who'd have thought such a thing? Right, alchemy cooldown whilst I'm here. Bag of anchors, open that up. And check just in case we happen to get a Silas proc, which we don't. So we'll head on over to our mailbox. And we'll do that. There you go. Give a try on the Brewfest boss for the Kodo mount. Excuse me. A bit croaky. I'm on my limited supply of water at the moment. I don't even know where the Kodo mount is. I'm completely unfamiliar with any of the holiday things, really. Let's post all of that on. Very, very cheap. Look at that. Abyssal healing potion. Silas value is 2 gold 22. So I make 1 gold per potion. That's not a lot, really, is it? Just queue for the diver. Is that it, really? I'll get both mounts first try. And gameplay wise, pre-patch takes away more than it gives, so the shorter the better. Mighty keyboard, thank you so much. So dungeon fighter, queue, quick kill. Okay, let's try it. I guess it doesn't matter which character we're on. Let's try this one. Group finder, dungeon finder. No. Pre-made groups? No. It's in the regular one, isn't it? Specific dungeon. Diver. Corrin Diver. There we go. Managing pickup requires Brewfest. Find group. What am I going in as? Oh, I'm going in as a tank. It's probably a bad idea. We'll see what happens. Okay. If I go in as a tank, I'll be even worse. Hopefully I'll be okay. Fight takes a couple of minutes. Okay. Happy to try that. Let's just move my mini map bag. It's actually going over the top of that. Close that down. And whilst that's going, high demand for 32 slotters with the release of Shadowlands. Quite hopefully. I mean, the price will probably still stay quite high because there'll be less people doing the mythics for the Hydra cores and things like that. I'll die before anyone notices you aren't actually a tank. Okay, that's fair enough. So I don't even have to bother with the rotation. Okay. We're waiting on a healer. Maybe I should have gone as a healer. I'll go on as Samadan, maybe. TSM needs to keep track of your deleted characters, inventory and gold. Is that data we deleted after a certain amount of time? It shouldn't track your deleted characters. I didn't think TSM did that. Try asking on their Discord. I'm sure that shouldn't actually happen. Or you have to actually forget character to your game on it. Okay, there you go. So go into that and forget character. So under here, under settings. Oops. Sorry, I'm gonna have to go in here there. But yeah, everyone's got you there. Which is tough if that's the only character on a realm. I can imagine, yes, definitely. Still waiting on a healer. Right, what do you think I'm going in as? Am I going in as a tank? Looks like I might be. What do we need to do? I have no idea. Where's the boss? Oh, there? Randomly mash buttons, hope for the best. That was it. That was very quick. Diabrew view quest, Brewfest prize token, and welcome advisor. Okay. That was it. Wow, I'm a good tank. The best. The best. Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Billis. Scaling is so balanced. Okay, that seemed alright. Is there anything else we need to do here? I guess we just leave instance group. There we go, that's done. Have a treasure chest in my inventory. Right, okay. Apple Melon Live, I'm watching my TSM videos. Great work, thank you. You're more than welcome. Okay, let's have a look. What do we get? Okay, we've got two things. This begins a quest. I've already got that one. Okay. That got me Brewfest prize token. I assume from that I didn't get and a recipe scagly drink. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, I don't think I got anything then, but that's good. Good to know.
I've seen things that would scare you shellless.
Right, we've got everything. How do we get? Does everyone know what the best farm for Spirit of Harmony? If Will was here, I'm sure he'd be able to give you some advice on that, certainly. So, can I do that on each character, or is it just one character per day that I can do that on? Oh, there we go. Will's here. Spirits of Harmony, Will. What's a good farm for Spirits of Harmony? So it's each character, okay. 5-man Isle of Thunder, 5-man Wolf Farm in the Vale, Auction House is another good one, obviously. Every character every day. Okay, well, let's have a look. Let's have a try on Samadan as a healer, because that could be fun. Let's try that again. The Tiller's Farm as well. Lots of good suggestions here, definitely. As getting them out is having to vendor them. Oh really, Wolven Hunt? Is that because once you've got it, getting a second one doesn't really count, does it? I'm not sure it's worth to sell Spirit Farm whilst the price is so low on most realms, yeah. Shraves Isle. Right, okay. Is there any way to find TSM profiles? Different ways, really. I mean, you can check on the TSM group maker as one option, certainly. And then people like myself and Billis share their profiles on their patrons. And I know other people like Jack on his website has some profiles there as well. Right, let's try that again. Group Finder, Dungeon Finder, Corundaya Brew, Find Group. Should be quicker as a healer, hopefully. Actually, I need to go to Dalaran whilst I'm here because I need to get that. I need to get that Blood of Sargeras whilst I'm here. Thank you, Vallegro, for the link then. And it's great for Windwall as well. Alright, excellent, Neville. You'd be buying them right now if anything. Many multiples are jumping on the relic bank, I imagine, so it should be cheap. Yeah, I haven't seen the price of spirits. Let's have a look. Where is the invasion? There we go. Abyssal Monstrosity Slain. Okay, let's head in that direction whilst we're queuing. A nice easy 4 there. Plus some nether shards as well, which is also useful for chaos crystals. So kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Jack's just sharing a group, yeah. Spirit Farm is 110 on your realm. No problem, Vallegro. How are we doing? See, we've got our healer now. Now we're looking for a tank. After all of that. It's 44 gold on Defiance Brotherhood. That is very cheap. Yeah, 110 is a good price. I used to get it a lot. I've got a lot of it at the moment. Here we go. Diver. Let me just head down a little bit whilst we're here.
The demons are encroaching on our lands.
Okay. It's about 85 gold is good. Right, there we go. Run around. Follow everyone. There he is. Right, okay. Literally die that quickly. just so quick. Okay, there we go. Library quest, pick up that. What do we get in our bags? We got that. Item begins a quest. Oh, did I loot it? Yes, I did. Let's leave party. I only got one thing from that. Maybe I missed something there. Prime at the same time. Chance of Sky Shard, Windwall Cloth, and Moat. A nice solo farm. I don't know what free patch will do. Just soloing old content, wondering if it's still solo. I think some of it is pretty difficult now. But Blizzard did say, oh, there it is. Requires Brewfest, keg-shaped treasure chest. And we've got some prize tokens. Okay, nothing there on that one. We'll keep trying it. We'll try it on some other characters as well. Is it okay to say if you got the mount first run 2 years ago? Absolutely, Jack. That's absolutely fine. What pre-patch? Oh, I read that one, yeah. What is the Diary Festival? I think it's a mount, apparently. And you know how I like to collect lots and lots of mounts. Whilst I'm over here. Oh, there's another blood down there. There's one. I'm just going over to this one instead. Oops, just missed that. That's the ground.
There is nothing left for them now.
Yeah, we're going a little bit laggy here. Let me just take this down a little bit to 7. Hopefully that will solve things a little bit more. You're ready for Halloween, personally. See, I'm not big on Halloween myself. We don't really celebrate it much here in the UK. But the headless horseman mount does sound like fun. You can get the remote, trinkets, and mounts. Oh, there's a few different things as the game on end. Okay. So far, nobody's throwing cheese or fruit. There you go. You got some fruit, Jack. Likely solely what you were able to. Yeah, Valshara. There we go. Been farming that for ages. I mean, obviously there's a whole invincible reigns and everything like that, isn't there? There's loads of mounts to get. I remember doing one of the Pandaria raids with my son, and he got the Triceratops mount. We did it together, and he was very happy to have that. Looks like you broke the TSM team with a possible multi-threading vote. Oops, oh dear. Where's my... Oh no, still going this direction. I'm assuming you're here. We'll wait. The voice actor for Illidan is just brilliant. Really, isn't he? Spot on, definitely. Which would I prefer for leveling a new character in Shadowlands? I would really like to try Pandaria properly, because I never really got further than kind of like the first zone or two. You've done ICC over 1,200 times and not got the mount yet. Ouch. Ouch. Daniel, good evening to you. I'm doing very well, thank you very much. How about yourself? You've been leveling characters using Brewfest Dungeon. Good XP for such a small time. Run in here. Don't break the TSM team, we still need them. Yes, we do. There we go. That was done. Got some nether shards as well, which are going to be useful. And some blood of Sargeras, which is also going to be useful. So we'll head back to... I'll go Snug Harbour Inn for this, whilst we can. PTR is still live at the moment. Yes, it is, definitely. And, John Levy, good evening to you. Remote is amazing. Dark Iron crafting. Yeah, because it gets you to that inn, doesn't it? It does seem a good thing to have. Yeah. He's awesome on Critical Role too. Oh, really? Is the voice actor on Critical Role? I know my son watches that a lot. Liam and Brian, watch him weekly playing D&D. Ah, right, okay. Amazing person. Ah, right, okay. I mean, I was obviously an old school D&D person, you know, and we're talking first and second edition AD&D, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons stuff, and the original D&D basic stuff, but I haven't played in years and years and years and years. My son's heavily into D&D. He does it several times with different groups. We did get started in it a few years back, but I just don't have I haven't made the time for it, to be perfectly honest. It's the same as miniature painting. That's the other thing. I've got a Nurgle army just waiting to be painted and haven't gotten around to it. So many things that since I've dedicated myself full on to World of Warcraft, I just don't have Thacker to hit Armour Class 0 back in the old days. Since the start of Campaign 1, highly recommend it. I've seen my son, he watches it always on his second screen. It looks a lot of fun. Just watching them, definitely. You play 5th edition weekly, run a game every Saturday and play in one on a Friday. Oh, sounds good. Sounds good, yeah. And you got the Critical Role emote. D&D stream. I mean, I'm so out of touch with it. It's been so long, definitely. Voice acting character, and wow, maybe a wise teacher or something. I think I'd be alright as a alliance worker or something like that. More work? What is it? That's about as far as I could do, certainly. Now we're looking at a Samadan plays D&D on stream. I mean, my son does really well. He both plays in them and he runs them himself, and he does some really good voices. And actually, he just got affiliate as well on his YouTube. Congratulations to him.
Mr. Atheist Pope cheered. X100. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Atheist Pope. Lovely to have you here. And we've got a couple of tomes. Thorium lockbox. We'll open that, and then we'll post all this lot on. There we are. Get yourself a starter pack for 25 if you feel like you're out of touch. Very nice start. Tells you how to play and have as a fun adventure. Yeah, so we did. I did buy the starter edition when my son. We first introduced my son to D&D. He likes to use the whole digital D&D Beyond and everything like that. But I'm so old school. I need a physical manual with pages to flick through. So we got the starter edition. We did the I did the campaign with him. It was just me and him. The one with the ruins. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, have all the 5th edition books. Well over £800 worth. Whoops! Wow. Okay, that is a lot. Wow. Yeah. See, that's the problem. That and miniature paintings is they become expensive hobbies. Certainly. I think I probably could do with a restock here. I've sold a couple of things. Let me just check. Crafting, TSM groups, restock. Tortollans, more Crimson and Ultramarine ink. Crimson and Ultramarine doesn't need a lot from looking at this. So Crimson ink. I can just craft them from here actually. That should be good. There we go. Oh, someone's got Jennifer. I saw the Jennifer Purrs. That must be around somewhere. Expensive, but you love it, and get good use out of them, definitely. One with the ruins. Might need to get things a bit more specific. Yes, you're actually right. That's pretty much all of them, isn't it? The one I can't remember the name. What's the name of the? What's the name of the one that comes with the starter pack? The name of the dungeon, where you start off in a village and then there's like the ruffians are using a hideout that's a ruined mansion, and then you go underneath. Mines of Fendelwa, that's it. Yes, that's the one. I did that with my son. I ran that one. Yeah. And then you go into the caves afterwards. Sorry, I don't want to spoil it for everyone if you haven't done that campaign. There we go. Right, that's all done. Crimson ink, we'll do those whilst we're here. And all people here have got the chicken pet Francois, the one that you need a million gold on you to go and get. I haven't done it yet myself. You started 2nd edition AD&D. Haven't had a group in many years though. Yeah, it's one of those things. I think once you've got a good group of friends, definitely. Does only see your main account. Oh, interesting, Mushy. I would have thought that would be taken accounted for. Let me just see, what am I missing? Ultramarine ink. Crafting. I will make one. I will not switch to an alt. I am not a number. There we go. Then we can make the contracts and Tomes of the Quiet Mind. We'll do those. Now you started with AD&D as well, yeah. I've still got the original 1st and 2nd edition DM's guides and player's handbook, because obviously at that time I was heavily into reading all the Forgotten Realms books, because they had just come out just at the time I was a teenager. So I read a lot of the sort of like the Forgotten Realms campaign kind of stuff, yeah. When you say crimson ink for me, you're Bob Ross. There's no white here though, definitely. We need some white ink that we can do. Some titanium white ink. That would be good. Right, that's done, that's done. Did we actually post these on? Yeah, that as well, Jack.
Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
There we go, those done. So, no cooldowns on you, no garrison for you. How are you doing in terms of character? You're doing well actually, 391. Reputation, we haven't done a lot on you at all. Could probably do with doing some reputation stuff on you. We've got Alliance War Effort, Tortollans and Order of Embers. So I'll leave that for now, and we'll jump onto another character instead. Yes, he was a sergeant, definitely. All items that show up in the sniper are just happy little accidents. Yeah, definitely, Billis. I like that one. Right, Urfan. Urfan is setting up your garrison. We need to get Awakening with his garrison too, actually. I still don't think we've got water yet in our house. I've changed the sleeping schedule and getting up now 5 days at 5 AM. Wow, okay, that's early, so soon to bed. No problem, Belegro. I appreciate every time you can come here in whatever capacity, so thank you. So, where do we get to? We need a beast breaking into the trap game. We need to trap someone first. We'll go and do that. We'll do our auctions first. Let's find the nearest mailbox, which is here. We'll do that, and then we'll post everything on at the expires. Got some Drums of the Mountain sales. Some other gold in there at the moment. Katari, good evening to you. Do I know my rogue doesn't have a main hand weapon? I'm not surprised at that, Katari. But thank you for letting me know. I need to sort that out, perhaps. Better to get up early rather than going to bed very late. Yeah, I am definitely more of an early riser. Most of the time, certainly. Will the BFA mount equipment be the only option in Shadowlands, or is there any to be crafted in Shadowlands Professions? I've not seen any in Shadowlands Professions as of yet. So yes, I would say BFA ones will be your ones to look out for. Although they are starting to introduce some glyphs, so maybe there will be some other mount equipment to come at a later point. Yeah. Especially the cheese wrap. Go to bed late and wake up late. That's called burning the candle at both ends, Darkwing. Not necessarily healthy.
Bring it to me. Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Right, everything's posted. Restocking wise, probably.
Bring
a
it.
couple of those uncanny, I imagine. Oh no, there's loads of stuff. Drums of Fury. Oh yeah, we didn't quite have enough expulsum for all of this. Was the one problem there. Still got a few of these I haven't made yet, actually. Gathering wise, what do we need? Dredged leather, raw beast hide, sorceress air, and unbroken teeth. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got some cooldowns here as well, which I think is probably worth doing to learn some extra. Haven't got the mats for that. That's fine. We'll leave that. Get from the guild bank for that, and then go over back to the auction house for that. Let's go over here and see what we've got. Raw beast hide is expensive at 389. Dredged leather is expensive at 898. 542 is my average buy price at the moment, but I've only got 2 of them, so that's my average buy price. Is probably not accurate. 898 is probably, that's more like the region. So I'll take that just to reset my price a little bit on that one. I'll take the amount I need for now. And then the raw beast hide, it depends on the price of my drums at the moment. What's the profit looking like on drums would be the question here. Let's have a look. We need more options to spend Oreos. When we have Silas too many, there is that. What I need to do is have the cats up here more often. That would be useful. I did have a few more, but if you have some other ideas of things, I'm happy to sort of try them out. I'm thinking of things that aren't too disruptive, but also give value to everyone as well. So that's kind of like my thinking on that. So I'm happy to take ideas. Dredged leather we got, unbroken tooth in the guild bank, and oh yes, drums, that's what I was looking up. Crafting, drums of fury. Profit is not high there at all, based on the price of raw beast hide being what it is. So if I buy, I won't be buying those at that price, certainly. And the sorceress air is the least of those. Well, these are the ones we don't have expulsum for, really. So let's make what we can do for now. I'll pick up the stuff from the mail, the dredged leather, for later, and we'll make the stuff we can make, the coarse leather, bits and pieces, and the shimmer scale, and whatever we can from the drums of the mountain. There we go, and we'll just post those on. What would happen to drums in Shadowlands? Well, they are getting an overall nerf, so they're probably not going to be as saleable as they are now, but they still might get people buying the odd ones. Okay, Drums of the Mountain, 225,000 gold. I think that's a little high. Why is that price going so high? Because my min buyout is 393,000. Drums of the Mountain should be a lot less than that. What's my crafting cost? Is 30 gold. So I'm going to set something more conservative here per item. So if it's 30, I'm going to set this to 50 gold, which will be better, I think. 48 hours, save that, and we'll post them on for that. There we go. Okay, that's better. When I get the garrison up and running on Earthen, I should consider doing elite clefthooves instead of wolves to get the raw beast hide cheap. That's a good idea, actually. That will certainly help me, won't it? Because then I can at least have that production line going. So where are we at here at the moment? So we need to do the quest for this part of the barn. We'll do that. We just need to go out and get any beast, I think. Breaking into the trap game. Did I actually pick up a trap? Let me just check that. Yes, I've got a trap. And then we need to get our toy. Identify collections toy box. There's our sword, soft foam sword. That's going to be useful. There we go. Let's head down this way and get this done. Right, anything? Anything? Hold on, let's dodge those. Don't know what actual beast I need. Is it just a wolf? Does that count? I'm not sure. Let's try one. Yep, that counts. Brilliant. And Beer and Bunnies, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. That foam sword doesn't work on elites. No, it doesn't, sadly. I wish it did. It would be great fun. It goes very well tonight. We're just going through and making sure everyone's progressing, as well as listing up all their gold and things like that, as well as chatting about different things going on. Everyone's asking when pre-patch is, which is obviously we don't know yet. It'd be nice to know whenever it is. Okay, where's my barn gone? You're over here. Let's place a work order. Furry beast. There we go. And then we can do that.
See you later.
Breaking into the trap gain.
Safe
Great
travel.
job. Okay. So now we can.
See you around.
I think we're done on that part. Then we need to upgrade this to level 2. I think. Let's go have a look. See what it is at the moment. Pre-patch is soon. We don't know when. So my barn is currently level 1. So let's buy some plans for the barn. Where's the barn? Trading device barn level 2. Buy that. Then we'll learn those plans. You also need a storehouse. If I haven't got one, I have got a storehouse going. Storehouse, we need to upgrade that as well. Actually, storehouse upgrade.
Can I help you?
Storehouse. Barn, stables. Manage where gear works. Storehouse level 3. Forge level 3. Must have been in the beginning area. Barn in Mage Tower. Stables. Storehouse. There you are.
Seeing you.
And learn that one as well. Might as well get both of these organised, and then we can upgrade that. And then the mine needs to be finalised, so I'll do that as well. Upgrade that. It's looking good. We're getting there. And then we'll head on back out. I'm going to pick up those. Pick up all our garrison resources, then go finalise our mine. Okay. Definitely not ready for this to go live. Well, I mean, it's one of those things there. They're rapidly squashing the bugs, so hopefully it will be soon. Certainly. Much as you'd like 4 weeks pre-patch, with the current PTR build still not flagged as released, I'm starting to doubt we'll see pre-patch this month. It's weird, isn't it? I mean, we are on a time zone, with the fact that we've got a release date for Shadowlands. So that is the hard sort of deadline, unless they're going to push that back, which I wouldn't mind if they did. If they turned around and said, you know what, we need longer on Shadowlands, we're going to make it, you know, another month. I would be really happy with that.
Natty 2404 just subscribed. Evening Salmon's chat.
Good evening, Nettie. Lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for your sub. Let me just put loads of emotes in for you. Thank you. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. Click on everything. There we go. Oh, we need the mining pick. Let's learn that. There we go. I'd love them to push it to fixing issues, but I doubt they'll do that. I think basically the corporate wheels are rolling, and what with, you know, marketing and retail and everything they have to put in place in order to get a release actually working, they have to put a hard release time in. And so I think we're going to see, you know, the team are up against it basically to release it as it is, and that will be it. Basically, it is what it is, and we'll have to see how we get on. Shannon still has a lot of small bugs and unfinished stuff. I'd like it to be pushed back, but doubt it's going to happen. Agreed, definitely Billis. Unless they can turn things around and really sort of up the speed at which they fix things. Maybe 2 days of pre-patch. I mean, I still like the idea of dropping some sort of big lore cinematic or something like that. That would be fun. Everyone would complain if they pushed it back another month. Yes, they would. I don't think you could realistically do it. Much as I would like it for the good of the game, I think the general populace would sort of, they would practically riot, and it would do more harm than good, I think. I'm hoping there's nothing too game breaking in it, really. Yeah. Let's go around here. Let's go down here. Pick up the last things. 24th of October being pre-patch instead of Shadowlands. Yeah, I'd be happy with that. No point using that coffee. I'll keep that for later. When does it back up? It backs up at the time interval that you say, I believe, and then whenever you exit out of WoW, I believe TSM does a backup then. Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone in chat, if you know otherwise. That's how I understand it to work. They'll release patches and it'll be alright. Yeah, that's the thinking, really. I mean, you see what happens when TSM gets released. There's always a rapid fire series of bugs as the masses, you know, will test it way more than a single or team of people can do. Yeah, I was never party to the WOD side of things, so I wouldn't know what that was like. Okay, Urfan, we're starting on you, so I guess we ought to start on some wolves with you as well. Actually, oh no, your barn's upgrading at the moment. So we'll have to wait on that anyway. So he restocks on that. Work orders wise, what can we do work orders? That's for the
How are you?
Dranic Dust gives me the fractured temporal crystals. Why have I got the enchanting one? I remember doing that. And this is the raw B-side for the burnished leather, which I still don't have as well, and that's being upgraded. So this is kind of not a lot we can do with this at this point. Auctions are on, everything else is ticking through, so we'll leave that in that state and go over to Urfan, who's probably in a better position. Yeah, I think a three week pre-patch will be fine. Yeah, or just not adding new ones. I don't know about the bonus rolls. Didn't you say something about that, Jack, earlier about no bonus rolls? You mind game stuff not working and having to be overhauled over and over? You mean like people had complaint with the Azerite stuff and things like that? There's only like 200 to 400 people online on the Torgal server. There's not a huge amount, really, is there, when you think about it? There we go, Storehouse, level 1. No bonus rolls and no war forging, okay. For flippers, that's good. Right, things to do here. Walls, what else are we upgrading there? Is that the Mage Tower? I think that is over there. Let's do that. Okay. And then we'll go over to, what have we got over there? More garrison resources whilst we're here. Who's in today? Harrison Jones. And then So we need to then upgrade our storehouse to level 2. It's trying to remember what everyone's
Goodbye for now.
everyone's level is at and what they're doing. So we'll do that, we'll learn that. There we go, and then we can upgrade the storehouse again. Mine, we still need the extra Draenic stone before we can do the mines upgrade. I'm not sure where we're at on that. Let me just check that.
Greetings.
Lunarfall excavation level 3 in excavation level 3 requires achievement Draenic stone collector.
Right.
Is the one we're missing on that one. Stone nothing to describe about Draenic stone collector. Let's collect 500 Draenic stones. We've got 341 out of 500, so we're still working on that one. Okay, more stuff to be done. There we go. They roll bonus. There's a whole weekly vault thing, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah, the joys of lots and lots of vaults, definitely. Really don't like that you have so few updates on your hard drive. You're online 15 hours a day, so you should have like 30 updates. Wow, that's a lot, mushy though. Materials for relic past and a good way gold making thingy. What's that for? Did I miss that earlier? Oh, I forgot the Brewfest as well. I didn't do the Brewfest. Completely forgot to do that on my other characters. Thank you for reminding me. There we go. Let's try Brewfest here as a DPS. Let's try that whilst we're here. And then go over to our mine, also doing that. I feel like I'm missing an action bar here actually. Interface, action bars, right bar 2. There we go, return to game. We don't need bow and wave there. Get rid of those. And I'll put that there, that there. Keep these consistent, then that should be better. There we go, we've got some work orders to deal with. Pick up those. Then we'll head on into our mine. Do we have any coffee on us or a mining pick? We do have a preserved mining pick, so that's good. Let's start with that. We can do instant mining here because we have both picks, which makes things easier. I need to get the peons pick from my other characters because this is so much quicker with both of the picks. Just makes a massive difference. There we go, we've got some coffee as well. Starting to get into this routine a bit better now. Actually, I think I had that order around the other way. That's better. Take some coffee. Off we go mining. And enter the dungeon. There we go. You see only 1 at 11, 5. Oops, sorry. Focus on what we need to do here. There we go. I might want to answer this as well. Let me have a look. Hold on. I'll do this and then have a look. Here. Reboot and see if we can get a fresh backup. There we go. Disarms, that's not good. There we go. What did I miss? What is the goal of the setup? Oh yes, right, okay, thank you. That is basically, I am, with my garrisons, I'm basically getting myself a steady flow of things for, oops, there we go. Getting a steady flow of things, there we go. Done. That was harder than last time. There we go. Bitterest Bale Brew Charm, a 425 trinket. That beats my 284 trinkets by a long shot. Fantastic. Yes, with a garrison. With a garrison, I am getting myself a steady supply of true iron ore and sumptuous fur. I'm doing achievements which I've been missing out on, which is why I'm going through and doing all sort of collecting up the ore here. I'm doing this on a number of characters, not as many as Drizzling Rose has, but certainly a few. Oh, I lost my mining buff. That's a shame. Now I have to go back and do it slowly. Okay, there we go. Sorry if I missed a load of stuff in the chat there whilst I was focusing on doing this. Please do repeat anything if I have missed it. Okay, take that, collect that up, get some more coffee, work a bit quicker, and go through here. There we go. Right, let's go around this side. Yeah. I think making people to climb to it the day a level of sounds. No problem. Sorry I missed it earlier, Soko86. I'd love you to have you here as well. Very unique profession recipes attached to sanctums and shadowlands, transmogs etc. that I can craft. I've not seen anything yet, but I haven't investigated it in any depth either. So it would only be hearing about it from other people, and I haven't as of yet. You still have 3,000 cars to flip. That's a lot, Derp. Right, how are we doing? More coffee. I'll take the coffee. That will be useful, seeing as it stacks. Got 2 stacks now for the moment. We can head outside again. Getting a decent amount of true iron ore this way. Just like ticking it through. This is like doing the tiller's farm or something like that, really. It's just something, a routine that you can keep doing. The trouble is, if I do have too many alts doing this, it's going to take me a long time just to go through and do these. Oh, excuse me. Right, there we go. Let's do some work orders. 6,000. Also, unassisted levelling will be a lot faster than during other pre-patches, so we won't need a 4-week pre-patch yet. Thank you. 60,000. That is a lot, Rose, definitely. So, did we do that? We took that. We got ourselves a really nice trinket, didn't we? A 425 trinket. So we'll take that. I can just destroy this one, I don't need that. And then what's in our keg? More prize tokens, that's good. So we'll keep all of those for the moment. There we go. And then we need to go do some, or check my barn first. Check the work orders. If I can fit inside the door, which I can't. There we go. Pick up our work orders. More sumptuous fur that way. Can we actually place any work orders at this point? I can do some.
Have a good one.
Then we go over and do some more beasts whilst we're here. Do a few of those. Was there a stream delay? Alright, down here, get some wolves. Yeah, no dragons in here, they're too big. Alright, somewhere down here is a good collection of wolves, we'll stick with those. There we go. Right. Donk a few of these. House owners, mention the amount of cards of omens you have left to flip. Exactly. How's the toe, Rose? I hope it's feeling better. Rebooting the PC, restarted the backups, they broke something whilst filling. Ouch, sorry to hear that, Mushy. I hope it fixes. There we go. And then there's loads down here. I'll do these. should be getting, well, what were we at? About 70 something out of 150. So we've still got a little way to go on the old Master Trapper side of things. I could rush the work orders, but I'm happy to let this go through naturally. Where's the rest of those wolves? There's some over here. Let's see if I can grab one, grab two, then I'll grab these up here. Get these in one nice little bunch, that should be easier. Not sure I'm getting all of these. One more to do. So many trappers around here. There we go. There's some stuff to mine here as well. True iron ore. There's a load up here. Time for you to say goodnight. Safe and happy gold making. Thank you ever so much for hanging out tonight, Vallegro. Have a safe, have a lovely rest of your evening, and I hope to see you again very soon. Next stream is on Thursday, so I hope to see you then. Alright, we'll do this one, we'll do those other two that are over there, and that should be enough for the moment. Take that one and that one. Oh, there's actually three more over here. A nice close group of them there. We'll do that instead. Plenty here. This is me kind of catching up on a lot of stuff that I didn't do at the time, because obviously I didn't play Wars of Draenor, so I am kind of having to catch up on several expansions. Right, okay, so that lot is done. We'll just add some more to the fur work orders from there, from that point of view. Same stream schedule as last week, so easy to remember. Yes, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday and Sunday. I think Samadan, the ores are better instead. Or using inscriptions for the cards. I haven't gotten into doing the cards yet. I need to have a look at what Rose is doing in terms of like the whole setup for that. The ores for me is kind of like for the relics, is my thinking on this at this point. Right, I think this can fit through better. Right, those work orders are going. So can we add some more in? Tray all. There we go. Get some extra ones in there. So we've done our mine. Our storehouse is upgrading, so that's good. I don't know about PTR. I haven't tried PTR. We did Brewfest on this character. I'm not sure we tried it on all of them actually. Sukunap Biko, thank you so much for the follow. Lovely to have you here. So the cards give you the raw gold, only around 4 gold per card. But with what I'm doing here with the relics, is this is feeding into the whole linen and all the materials and making things, and then potentially getting more gold out of those, definitely. The pirate's favourite letter is an is an R. Of course, they actually prefer the C. Oh, Will. Good joke. Right, I'm done with those. Done with that. Am I done with restocking? Let me check my auctions. I'm not sure I've done my auctions actually. No, we haven't. Quick, got to do our auctions. Right, what have we sold? Cutlass and polearm, model hardened stirrups. Okay, let's post this lot on. There we go. Is there a fast way to get to half hill for the Tiller's farm? I basically, if you're going to do the farm regularly, is set your hearthstone to Shrine of the Seven Stars. Is probably the best way. Then you can fly on over, and then you can still portal back to Stormwind quite easily. Let's run a post scan on those. Do you mean actually getting to them, or actually setting up the farm? Once you're exalted, you get Hearthstone at the farm itself. Is that useful though, compared to being able to portal to other places? Well, I guess you do have your other Hearthstones, don't you? So you've got your Garrison and your Dalaran one, so you can easily get to them that way. So that would make sense, yeah. Yeah, if you need to get to Stormwind, the Dalaran one would make sense. I just realised that. Okay, so let's just check this. My auctions, everything's on, and then we'll have a look. Right, okay, we need blacksmithing cooldowns as well, don't forget those. Let's clear the leatherworking queue, see if we can do it any better with... Hold on, let's just move that over there so we can see that. Let's look at what the restocking. So cutlass and polearm. We need another. We're just shy of 4 expulsum and some ore on the auction house. Okay. Let's try for the ore. Let's see what kind of price it is at the moment. So osmanite and monolite are relatively cheap. Where has all my ore gone? I'm sure I had more than this for a while. Okay, we'll see what the prices are. Let's take a couple of thousand. Ooh, that's 36,000 gold though for that much. Wow, that is expensive. Okay, we won't take that much. How much do I need? 62. That will cost me 989. I need to keep my gold. Keep an eye on my gold, and my monolite I need 62 as well. So I'll buy that. 62, yeah, I'll take that. For the moment, we'll keep our bits and pieces there. We do need to check for any blacksmithing recipes whilst we're here. What have we got that is cheap? Let's order this by name. There we go, move this over. So anything under 100 gold is fair game here. So Black Grasp of the Destroyer. That sounds fun. I'll take one of those. Breastplate of the White Knight. 520. Seems cheap. 520, but 520 is a Jade Serpent Blade sounds more fun. I'll take one of those. And Mighty Iron Hammer. That seems a good price at 125. What's the Light Earthforged Blade? That looks interesting. 110 there. I'll take one of those. And then these are getting a bit expensive. Sunforged Breastplate, 3 prismatic sockets. 500 gold. That's 9% of 9% of what though? DB market price? That doesn't seem quite right. 500 gold. We can afford that. Oh no, we've got under 1 million. Oh no, we need to open some gold up. No one tell Vallegro that we went under 1 million. Okay, too much spending. Jack, don't say anything. Let's pick up this and then pick up the gold as well. There we are. Phew, back over 1 million. We're okay, we're safe. There we go. It's starting to even out quite well now. Characters are earning a fair amount of gold, so that's good. There we go. I think you're going to level a panda character in pre-patch just to park at Half Hill. I think that'll be thematic. It'll be good fun, definitely. We've got some cooldowns to do here. Let's do those whilst I'm here. Let's craft these. Let's move over this way. Balance Trillium. Secrets of Drain or Blacksmithing. I don't think I need to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Will I be buying materials to level crafting at Shadowlands release? Most likely, Badondi. I will be leveling through as well at the same time, so I'll be trying to get the materials for my tailoring and enchanting straight off the bat through leveling anyway, because obviously we've got the Shadowlands scavenging and things like that to come through. What else am I missing here? So the stirrups we can do, the cutlass we can do. We're just missing enough for the pole arm, so I guess I need to go to the Snug Harbour Inn, and then we'll get Samadan to send over some braces and we'll do that. Yeah, the Jade Serpent Blade sells well, does it, Canius? Oh, fantastic, that's good to know. Thank you. I haven't added any of these to my list of things to make yet. That's going to be epic once I start making all of these. So a little ways off yet. Did I pick those up? Let me have a look. Grasp of the Destroyer. Light Earth Forge Blade. Jade Serpent Blade. And Mighty Iron Hammer. I'm really enjoying blacksmithing. Blacksmithing is a good profession. Right, we'll leave ourselves here and we'll jump over to Samadan because we need to make some braces just to help out here on this front. I can't remember if El Morte did the Brewfest or not. I think he did. We'll jump back to Samadan. Uh, 4.6 gold on average per half a war paint is correct. Right, okay. So what are the secrets safe with us? So what's the war paint used for? I missed the conversation on that one. Okay, we need to go to our guild bank for the cards. Right, okay. Let's take some of this and some of that. We can make some braces, and how many can we make? How much do we need expulsum wise? Don't think we need that much. I'll make them anyway, and we'll send those over. Turn those off, and then we'll go over here. Go to my group, just check the send greens is going to the right person, which it isn't. We'll change that to El Morte. There we go, and let that run through. There we go. What is the string for the search for the usable recipe? So it's slash recipe slash usable slash the profession name, and usable is the American spelling. So it would be, for example, slash recipe slash usable slash blacksmithing, like that is how it would work. Scribes makes Card of Omens with the ink from the Garrison cards, has a chance of a few gold, very rare for the 5k gold. Yeah, which is what Rose does with her guide, isn't it? Other than you've been putting off wolf farming. You've got like 3 to 4 characters that are running low soon. Do you have how do you do your wolf farming? Do you do it in like big batches and get loads of them in? And you can find recipes in the advanced search in the TSM auction house. That also works, doesn't it, Stopcraft? And also the standard auction house interface is, don't forget that just works. Or slash recipe slash usable works for all your professions. Nice idea actually, Game on End. I hadn't thought of that. just keeping it for that. Just a lid off the chicken stock you've been brewing using tonight's roast chicken leftovers. How sounds amazing. Oh, my wife makes the most amazing chicken soup out of stock. I know exactly what you're talking about, Sycophatics. That is a wonderful aroma. You do wool farming on 10 alts, 115 minutes per character. Wow. So that's a lot, isn't it? I guess that it makes sense to do it in chunks like that. I haven't gotten into doing that yet, because of the whole travel time, getting set up and something like that. Oh, sorry to hear you're not feeling great, Will, but yeah, chicken soup is the business. Just put it in. Right, there we go. Usually do about 20 minutes or 180 cages per character, so they have about 5 weeks. But you like to farm when they're not completely empty. Because you also got the barn, work orders for 5 instants, so you usually farm for 180 plus work orders on hand, yeah. Hopefully so, hopefully it's nothing too serious. Let's send this lot over. There we go. We just had aspirin. Aspirin soup, as in the medicine, Darkwing. Right, groups, and mail selected. Oh, I ended up sending some stuff over to Hellfire in that. I forgot I was doing that. Open the other stuff. Got some sales coming through from earlier. That's good. Oh yeah. Yeah, painkillers. Ouch. When you do a cancel scan, can you so you cancel scan the cheapest auctions first or most expensive auctions first, or is it just randomly chosen? I believe it's just, well, random really, in the order in which they came through the list. You can farm up 115 minutes, and you use 40 per week if you keep the work orders up. Okay, so it's a good system if you just leave yourself to 15 minutes. I'll have to watch how you do it, Rose, and then go from there. Right, how are we doing for bag space? A little bit of junk and stuff in here. Probably could do with selling that. That will make things easier. How much more have we got here? Okay, we've got some. What have we got? Expire and the Dire Brew. Pick that up. Hold on, did I move that to bags? Okay, you can't carry any more of those. Okay, right. Was that all sent over? Oh, I had some more greens still to send over. I'll do that. Send those over. And then we'll go here and we'll disenchant those. So all of those blues, we'll get rid of those. Do I ignore variants when selling uncanny gear? Imagine returning players won't care too much about the specific stats. I've started to now, yes, Badondi. I didn't used to. Blacksmithing probably could still do with it, but I've moved over to the blacksmithing weapons. I still do individually. And the blacksmithing armour, I do ignore variations. With the leatherworking and the tailoring, I've now switched over to ignoring variations. I have to do a Samadan raid on a Rose one afternoon, perhaps. Watch her run through her garrison chores. Yes, definitely. It's great for passive gold making. Bloods to sell, fur for bags, and rush orders are a cherry on top. So you get the rush orders the same with the the mission table, I take it. That's all done. That's done. That's sent over. That's disenchanted. So we're in a good position there. Let's move out the way, and then we will log out, swap back over to El Morte. El Morte, here we go. Yes, he does, Willie, no, definitely. It's a nice time slot, actually, the morning ones. You buy them from the quartermaster for 1,000 resources. Okay, you do it that way, John Speck. Okay, you don't get them from the mission table, because I get my tailoring work orders from the mission table. I don't know why the items don't show up on auctioning when you ignore variations when you have the operation. That's strange. They should do. Shall I just open up all of this? How much space have I got? Yes, 80 space. Okay, I don't need that many iron traps. Destroy one of those. Right, hold on. I need to get rid of one of those. Can I just drag one out? I guess so. Let's try that. There we go, that's what I wanted. And then let's open that up again. And open all the mail. Collect all of this. Okay. Okay, for the profession it's from the table, but the barn's from the quartermaster. Ah, right, okay. Akun, good evening to you. Have I heard of the TSM web ledger? Yes, we were looking at it just at the beginning of the stream. Gumdrops was in here telling us how it was getting fixed and things. It looks really good. I didn't get a chance to fully delve into it because I broke it a little bit, but it does look like it's got some very interesting stuff in there. I'm going to have to give it a proper quiet look over a cup of coffee in the morning and see if I can get some nice data out of it. Definitely. It looks nice. About 10k and the trader doesn't have anything you want. Use the excess to buy rush orders in the barn. So if you're ever capped of resources, I guess, yeah, if you get capped, then definitely you do want to buy something to keep it going. Your streams are better for Australian and EU viewers, less for Americans. Yes, I guess that early in the morning would be. Yeah. As Jack said, yes, try a slash reload. If you've recently just put them in there, then that can sometimes, with the whole variation toggle, it can sometimes need a reload. Thanks for watching. Couldn't be able to be here before. You're watching from France? Well, bonsoir, ça va? Lovely to have you here. Yeah, give it a go. Alright, getting at least a decent amount of expulsum this way.
Kojak92 just subscribed. Quinn notes.
Thank you, Kojak, that's so kind of you. I love Quinn's emotes. That's really nice. Thank you for your support. I really do appreciate that. A whole lot of emotes for you. Thank you very much indeed. So kind of you. Ça va bien, merci. Je suis un connard Blackwing. That works, Darkwing, yes. Lieutenant Dan 957, yes you did indeed. Lovely to have you here. I hope you're doing well. We're just doing the most entertaining of things you could possibly think of for a stream. We are scrapping braces. So you got us just at the right time. Thankfully we're actually just finishing off doing braces, so it won't be too long. Then we're going to carry on with our blacksmithing. Lots of good things to be done there. Did I do all my cooldowns? I'm not sure if I did actually. I'll have to go check that. Obviously we're learning a few extra things as we go as well. Okay, let's go have a look. Jump over here. Pick up some more. I think I've got 82. I need to clear out some of this. Let's take all of that. That should be enough. You knew bits of it. That's enough. Exactly. Let's head on over this way. Jump down there. Queue this lot up. I'm doing more expulsum than I really need at this point, but I know that I consumed so much expulsum doing blacksmithing, and it's my best seller for uncanny gear, especially the weapons, so it's definitely good. 11 videos help me greatly. Very new to TSM. Well, if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. The shrimp is good. Fantastic. I think ale is wing. I can't remember too well. Wow, that's pretty good, Will. Airy Twitch, thank you so much for a brand new Prime. Lovely to have you here. Welcome on board. Just click this scrap button, then I can do some emotes for you. There we go. Thank you very much indeed for your support. Welcome to the Samadan squad. Absolute pleasure to have you here. Corin Diabrew drops the mount. Apparently, Darkwing, yes. I think I've done it on these characters. I haven't tried it on Nadamas. Two mounts come from the chassis drops. Right, okay. Been years since you're over there and mostly get out of practice. Yeah, I think if you... Yeah, I never did it beyond GCSE French, so mine is incredibly limited in terms of what I can speak. It is a great movie, Jack, indeed. An epic movie in all ways. Right, how are we doing? Blacksmithing. So we did the daily cooldowns, yes we did. That's good. And then we can make at least Uncanny Combatant's Cutlass and a polearm. Eric, you're more than welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying them. Thank you for your support. It really does make a big difference. Right, what's that for? Is that for... Let's not expel some, no. Okay, we'll leave that. Let's send these onto the auction house. Get some more sales going. Generate some gold. I'm going to try not to spend too much. I seem to have lost my posting macro. Let me just update that. Settings, macros, update. There we go. Let's try that again. I'm going to post scan. There we are, that's better. Help you prepare for pre-patch post that didn't announce the pre-patch date. Yeah, I know. It didn't give a date. I really wish they did. Makes it anxious not knowing how much time I have to collect the wardcrafted transmog. I know. It's a bit of a bombshell, that one. I wonder if... I think Blizzard will probably reintroduce it in some ways. I'd like them to reintroduce it in terms of relics. I don't think beyond Shadowlands. I think it might sell in pre-patch as more people come back. But once... I think once Shadowlands comes, I don't think many people will be buying the Uncanny gear. Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's an easy way for people to level up. I mean, what would it be? It'll be item level 87, so it's a reasonable start. Yeah, the Alabama accent is great. I can't do it. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Thank you so much, Lieutenant Dan, for the follow. Pleasure to have you here. Done that, posted that, done the daily cooldowns, done our garrison. So just doing a mental tick list here. Hesitation for the transmog later down the line. Yes, probably Derp, actually, thinking about it. So we looked at blacksmithing recipes. I learnt those, didn't I? Yeah, so we got those because we accidentally overspent our gold. So that's all fine. Let's move on to the next character. We'll try another Brewfast one. Especially the weapons, they look good. Yeah, so it's worth having, certainly. Okay, we need to remember Bridget. Bridget needs to do a daily cooldown. She's getting up to 20 yards peculiar energy sources, so there's lots to do there. So we'll do our normal... I mean, the anchorweed now has gone below crafting price, which is such a shame. It's finally gone that low. I'm going to still make it, because I can. And I'm still doing the vendor flip, because I can. I'll do the... I'll queue up for the dungeon whilst I'm here, though. Dungeon finder, Corin Diabrew. I guess healer be a good start. Do that. Pick up our expires, and we'll post those back on. Don't think I've got any sales at all, so we'll just try our luck. That's through. That's through. Anchor weed below minimum price. Such a shame. My minimum price is, what's my anchor weed price? Where is it? I had a custom price source for it, which I can't see. Smart average buy price is 11. Oh no, my custom source is actually my minimum price under TSM auctioning. So 13 gold is my minimum price, and they're down to 11 gold. So that is below what I want. Oh, you have the accent. Fantastic. We're sitting on the bench talking to people. It's filmed in Savannah, Georgia, about 2 hours from where you was born. Oh, really? Can be summer. That's fantastic. Right, let's try this. How will we do this time round? Let's give it a go. Corin Diabrew. Let's go join in. Let's wait, and then AoE everything. Don't think I really need to bother to heal here. Doing the wrong person. Let's do Corin. There we go, Corin done. And grab the loot. There we go. Click to view the quest, get the quest, and then leave the group. Very quick doing that, definitely. Go take a run. Thank you, Ruben. Okay, how do we do with that? Let's have a look. And we got more prize tokens. Fantastic. Don't know what I'm going to do with those at all. Cezella or Kezella, thank you so much for the follow. Lovely to have you here. Done that. So we're done. We'll jump out of you and go on to the next one. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to have you here. We're just going through our characters, doing our gold making routines and advancing them in places where we can. Bridget, my good old hunter, my huntress, she's quite well positioned now in terms of, well, I'm not sure about gear actually. We need to look at her gear situation. What I do need to do, though, is Yard's peculiar energy source. And we still haven't done a great deal. Well, we're just down here anyway, so that's good. We haven't done a great deal with engineering yet. There's still more we need to do here. There we go, an extra source. We are now up to 19 in total. So we've not been very religious in doing these every day. So it's a little bit slower. Let's just check the mailbox whilst we're here. So we'll have some expires. Not really listing much at all here. We need to start collecting the mounts, really. That's what we need to do. Then we can start making some proper gold. I mean, obviously we've got the Sky Golem we're saving up for with the Yard's peculiar energy source. But also there's the pets as well. Doing those. Is that actually on correctly, the mechanical squirrel box? Let me just check that. Teach you how to summon the companion. What I actually need to do is learn mechanical squirrel and then cage it. Pets. Mechanical squirrel. Saw it a minute ago. There we go. And then put in cage. There we are. Then that should be on. There we go. Not every line of the movie almost. I can't find Bubba. Yeah, Tom Hanks is really good. I mean, Green Mile and Castaway, two of my favourites. And obviously Big. And Castaway, yeah, definitely. There's some really good ones. There we are. Yeah, started with Big winner. And Money Pit as well. Money Pit and Splash. as well. So many good ones. Bridge of Spies, I've seen once. I haven't seen it again. That's pretty good, yeah. Not Passport. Terminal. Is that it? Yeah. Chain of restaurants the same. Bubba Gump Shrimp. That's brilliant. Yeah, it was Terminal, was it? Some great movies. Great movies. And of course Saving Private Ryan. Can't forget that. Bridget. Brewfest Bridget. Let's try you. Dungeon Finder. Let's try this again. See what happens there. I'm going from there. Stuck in the airport, but there's also one where he's a pilot. Yeah. Which one's the... Which one's he a pilot in? I'm not sure. Oh, is it a new one? Was he Sully? Ah, right. Man with the one red shoe. Ah, okay. Don't think I've seen that one. Right, we've got a lot to do here in terms of, I mean, looking at quests, looking at the character 363, we could do with upping this a little bit. Rings are looking pretty ropey from that. Is there anything we can pick up rings on world quests whilst I'm here? Let's have a look. Armor Cache. Smuggler's Cove rings, those are usually quite easy. Let's see if we can pick one of those up. Item level 400. Let's go and do one of those whilst we're waiting for the queue. Might as well upgrade those, yeah. Okay, two different ones, yeah. And it just comes across as a really nice guy in real life, yeah. Him and Bill Murray. Apparently Bill Murray is just comes across as such a nice guy as well. Like really likes people, if that makes sense. Right, should we do pets? I guess we should really. We are a hunter. I haven't got my Azurite on, so we'll just leave that running through. There we go. Yeah. Robert Downey Jr. as well. Well, that was quick. Ooh, we got Corrin's Cold Chromium Coaster. Another trinket. That's going to be useful. Let's leave the party. Where's that gone? Leave instance group. There we go. Quick Change is one of your favourites movies with Bill. Quick Change. Don't think I've seen that one. And today we got more tokens. Okay. No streamer luck with me this time. But still, pretty good. Oh, what was that trinket? A 425 trinket. That's going to beat my compendiums. So I'll take one of those. Nice bit of gear. Groundhog Day is obviously one of the right up there as one of the favourites. Definitely.
Be careful. There's a threat nearby. Keep calm and strike it down before it can
Sky
escape.
Terror. Really? And a boar as well at the same time. Do that first. Not really paying much attention here. Should really press the right buttons. There we go. Okay, thank you, LFD. Oops. Missed that one. There we go.
The enemy has been waylaid. It is a shame.
There we go. Okay, so we got...
But you did what had to be done.
Where was the ring? Jewelry. Ring 400. No. Oh no, this isn't the right thing. This is... It was too early. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. That was Tiny Azurite. That was the wrong quest. Forgot today was stream day. No problem, LFD. It's lovely to have you here. We're just getting ourselves a ring just to help gear up a little bit more. I could just keep re-queuing. I could do. That wouldn't be too bad. It's, you know, it's a bit of an upgrade, 400 to 425. But at the moment, I'm quite happy just to sort of... I mean, these are obviously big upgrades, the ring upgrades, more than anything else. So I better do those.
LFD 1351 just subscribed. Whoa, can't believe it's been 7 months already.
7 months already. LFD, it's been a lovely 7 months with you here, so thank you so much for your support and generosity. So kind. There we go. Loads of emotes for you. Thank you for being here. Quick change. Must see if I like. Quick change. Must see if I like Bill.
Numbers been rising on the glacier. Get up there and do something about
Like
that.
pulling teeth. Is that? Hold on. What is the quest? Intact Wendigo teeth and killing someone in here. Let's have a look in here. Do that one. I never really got into the Da Vinci Code much, to be honest. I read the book. I need my Azurite power somewhere. There we go. Let's put it in there. There we go. And we got some teeth from that one as well. Then I guess we need to do the ones outside. Oops. Didn't mean to be right on top of me. There we go. Should be able to do these quite easily. There we go. Yeah, I didn't watch the sequel. Oops. One there. Get one there. Grab that one as well whilst I'm here. Got extra ones. Whoops. That's the one I actually wanted. Got an extra bird on that one. Didn't mean to do that one. I love the movie Even Seagull, Angel and Demons. Yeah. I don't think I read that one either. Right, how are we doing for teeth? They're over this way. Let's do a couple down here. How many do we need teeth-wise? 9 of 25. Okay. Let's move that. We do buff watch actually. It's right in the way. Okay, done that, and penguins over there. Let's go back inside a little bit more. Need a few more of these. Prowlers, a couple of Wendigos. Probably these three. That one, and that one. My aim is terrible as a hunter. It's really bad. There we go, that's better. Oh, Catch Me If You Can. Great movie. Did I get enough? 18 out of 25. Almost there. So it was meant to be great work, but just fun. Yeah, I think that was the thing, wasn't it? People got quite elitist over it and stuff about its, but it was an enjoyable read, and there's a lot to be said for that. 22 out of 25. If you're not pulling extra with arrows, you're doing it wrong. Okay, that's good to know then. That's how barrage is supposed to work. 24, almost. Take the last one here. Hopefully this is close enough. No, it's going to have to jump up a little bit. That's the wrong place to be looting a corpse. He's floating in the air. There we go. Okay, Smuggler's Cove ring. So that's jewelry 4 or 5. That beats my 132 and 136. There we go. So that's much better. That gives me a item level of 381 now. So we just need to replace that one, which is 136. It's unique equipped, unfortunately, the Smuggler's Cove rings. Our chest could probably do with being upgraded at some point. That's Azurite. 390, 433, 345 for the shoulders as well. So yeah, maybe some more Azurite gear will help on that one. Yeah. So what's the answer? 42. I assume you're asking about pre-patch. I'm guessing on the 29th. Or if Blizzard are to be believed, it's soon TM. But that could be any time soon. I like to think, I've still got this theory, that they are going to drop some big CG cinematic on Thursday, and then the pre-patch is going to come really quickly after that. Oh, I didn't realise there's a rainbow over there. That looks really nice. How long's that been there? Can you see that as you fly towards it? Yes, you can. Where is it? There it is. Is there a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? Nope, there's just bears. Bears and honey. Okay. Maybe not then. Yeah, I think the 29th. And then yes, there's going to be catch-up gear and pre-patch as well, so I don't need to worry too much about this. I mean, I'm kind of just doing this really because I noticed those rings were really poor by comparison. So let's head back to the Snug Harbour Inn. I think we've pretty much... So we've done Brewfest on most characters. We've done... we've gone through and relisted everyone's auctions. We've gotten the Garrisons into a better state. So we're doing Garrisons on 3 characters. I'm thinking a 4th character would also be useful. I'm thinking Goldmaking really could do with setting up their garrison as well. Let's go over and just check that, because I want to set up the alchemy labs, which I think is going to be a good thing to have for getting the Draenor trinket that could sell quite well. So I need to get started on those, because I don't think I've really got it set up. So things that I would need to do in this case is I need a storehouse, I need the... let's go have a look. Let's go to my garrison. I've got no idea what garrison state is on Goldmaking. I started the garrison over when Goldmaking was a troll on Horde, so it might actually be level 3. Yeah, it's looking quite good. What have we got? Okay, barracks, we don't really need. We've got an inn, we've got a bunker, alchemy lab needs an upgrade. Probably worth just doing that straight away, I think. I'll start with that. I don't think I need a... What have we got? I have got a storehouse, so we can upgrade that. Let's get a storehouse upgrade going. What are we missing here? Menagerie, storehouse, alchemy lab, tannery. Why are these all... These are already known, all of these.
You have a great day.
So what is my storehouse at the moment? It's already level 2. Okay, storehouse, level 3 we need to be then. Okay, didn't realise I had that already at level 2. So, storehouse, level 3. Do I need to do something for that? Repriese, got my mind on my Draenor money. What achievement is that? Got my mind on my Draenor money. Draenor money. Loot 10,000 gold in Draenor. Oh, that's going to take forever. Unlock storehouse level 3. Okay. Oh, I missed some questions. Hold on. Let me just have a look. Can you tell me why a paste bin with operations always removes the portion that TSM uses to check prices and posting prices? Again, very new to this, so sorry if it sounds stupid. No worries at all. Always removes the portion that uses to check prices and posting prices. So, like the shopping operations, it shouldn't do. Sometimes TSM can be a bit tricky when importing stuff. It depends on how old the paste bin is. Would be my thoughts on that one, yeah. You got 10 alts on Alchemy for the Cassis. Should do missions and buy Frostweave. 20 a day per toon. So the missions, you buy Frostweave with the Garrison resources to do the missions. Okay. Does Draenic Alchemist Stone vendor for more after pre-patch? Yes, it does. Yeah. Thank you, Will, for the reminder on that one. Is for the extra order, right? Yeah, that's right. What do we need to catch up gear anyway? We could do BFA stuff with questing greens from Legion anyway, and gear up slowly after that. I mean, it's going to be fairly easy going through this anyway. The bags you get from blood should count towards that. Oh, right, okay. It counts towards you got in mind on my money. Oh, right, okay. So that could be useful, getting that eventually. Iron docks give 9,000 gold, maybe farm that. Good idea as well, actually. JT, good morning to you. You just caught me as I'm finishing up, but lovely to have you here. It could be an old paste bin, perhaps, because obviously there's been a lot of changes with 4.10, so maybe check where it came from. But I think that is me. Yeah, I didn't get as much done on the garrison as I thought, but I'll stay here just so that I'm ready for next time, so I know everything's here. I'll go pick up the resources just whilst I'm here, because they'll be full, I'm sure. There we go, I'll take those. Okay, so thank you everyone for such a yeah, use them after the pre-patch, definitely. Always the way. Do miss the YouTube streams uploaded. So they are available. Sometimes I miss them when they get broken by my internet, but my streams are available on my separate YouTube channel now, so you can catch them there if you want to, JT. Purse, Hickons, and Lazy are on. Okay, thank you, Darkwing. There we go. Thank you all for such a lovely stream. So my next stream will be on Thursday. So by then I should hopefully have another Let's Play of Samadan and Stabadan over on NA ready for you as well. So let's see if who have we got? Let's do Persephone tonight. Let me get this through. Pop that on, and then copy that, and then we'll set that going. /raid Persephone. So thank you all for a lovely stream. Hopefully we'll get some cats over again soon, because they haven't been up in a while. Thank you all. I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening and lovely Tuesday and Wednesday, and I will see you all hopefully on Thursday. So until next time, happy gold making, and I'll see you very soon. Let's go raid Persephone.